Welcome in week number 8 of the 2024 Tinora Rams high school football season. Coming up live from Tinora High School's Justin F. Kressel Stadium. See Tinora Rams taking on the visiting Ayersville Pilots. Tonight, the Rams will be honoring the 2014 state Final Four football team, flag football program, and the bowling team from last season. Coming up is the 49th edition of the River Bowl. To the victor goes the ever-coveted victory bell. Overall series, Ayersville leads 25-22-1. Host Rams have won 6 of the last 7 contests, and the Rams are 18-5 in this River Rivalry since the year 2000. Last season from Ayersville, Rams had a thrilling comeback win as Dominic Graziani led the Rams 80 yards in less than 2 minutes to take a 14-8 lead. Graziani finished the job over at Ayersville on an interception on the Pilots' ensuing drive with just 30 seconds left on the game clock. Pilots enter at 1-6, 1-3 in the GMC, while the Rams enter at 4-3, 4-0 in the GMC. The Rams are on a 4-game winning streak. With 3 weeks left in the regular season, Ayersville is 19th in Division 7, Region 26, while the Rams currently stand at number 10 in Division 6, Region 22. Top 16 teams in each region qualify for the playoffs. Welcome to the Signs Excavating pregame show. Signs Excavating can provide general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work from driveways to ditch clean to site prep. Signs Excavating is here to help. Signs Excavating team is committed to doing the job right on schedule and within your budget. Based in rural Defiance, Signs Excavating serves all of Northwest Ohio, providing reliable and affordable excavating services for your home business or industrial property. Signs Excavating offers full excavating and trucking services, which include stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, and drainage work. Signs Excavating is the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams live sports seasons. For all your excavating needs, get a hold of Josh, 419-769-2290. For your heavy haul trucking needs, you can get a hold of Brad, 419-481-3738. Visit them on Facebook or go to signsexcavating.com. Last week, Rams beat Wayne Trace by a score of 3-0 in overtime. Jacob Bishop's 36-yard field goal in overtime propelled the Rams to an overtime win, and it was the only points of the contest. 2024 Rams are averaging 244 yards of offense, 151 yards passing, 93 yards rushing. Rams are averaging 17 points a game on offense. On defense, Tinora gives up 260 total yards, 81 yards rushing, 179 yards passing, 16 points per game. In the last 3 games, the Rams defense has pitched 2 shutouts. The opposition has run the ball 69 times. The Rams defense has given up -5 yards rushing in those 3 games. Owen Farrell leads the Ram attack at the quarterback position, 66 completions and 104 attempts for 64%. 629 yards for Owen Farrell. He's thrown for 4 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. On the ground, Dominic Graziani has 75 rushes, 266 yards, and a score. Cooper Replogle has 47 attempts, 244 yards, 3 touchdowns. Devin Llewellyn has 54 attempts, 168 yards, and 4 scores. Trent DeLarber has 11 attempts for 29 yards. Receiving-wise for Tinora, Josh Lieb has 24 receptions, 258 yards, 2 scores. Jacob Bishop, 26 receptions, 240 yards receiving and a touchdown. And last week, Jacob with some huge receptions down the stretch along with Josh Lieb. Trent DeLarber, 16 catches, 224 yards and a score. Dylan Shively has played well over the last month as well, has 16 catches, 216 yards and a score. Dominic Graziani, since moving from the quarterback position to the wide receiver / running back position, has 13 catches for 69 yards and a touchdown. Looking at the 1-6 Pilots, it's been a rough first 7 weeks. Pilots average 7 points a game, 142 yards of offense, 129 yards of those are rushing, and the Pilots averaged 13 yards passing per contest. Defensively, Pilots are giving up 43 points a game, 387 total yards, 196 yards rushing, and the Pilots give up 190 yards passing a game. Pilots, as we said, is 1-6 coming into tonight's River Bowl. 1-3 in the GMC. They picked up their first one of the season in a comeback fashion, erasing a 20-0 halftime deficit in a thrilling comeback win versus Hicksville, 21-20 on the 50th anniversary of Pilot football. Senior Torrin Knieven has 150 rushes, which is the most in the GMC, for 629 yards and 3 touchdowns. And the combo of Pilots quarterbacks have thrown for a combination of 92 total yards on this season for Ayersville. Knieven leads the Pilots special teams as a punter, 34 yards per kick. Tucker Sproul and Kobe Brown each average over 16 yards per kick return for the Ayersville special teams. Head coach Andrew Mickey leads the Pilots. Third season for Coach Mickey, assisted by Rafael Manriquez, Austin Fritz, Bill Zartman, Jeremy Snyder, Paul Zieber, and Ryan Hageman. Athletic director is Jared Stober. Your superintendent is Brian Beecher. Principal is Gene Roop. Trainer, Mr. Bill Zartman. As we said, Ayersville is Division 7, Region 26. Colors, Columbia Gold, or Columbia Blue and Gold. Overall, Pilots have 15 GMC titles. And the last was last year, 2023, when Ayersville, Tinora, and Antwerp all tied atop the GMC. Pilots won 10 straight GMC titles from 85 through 94. Overall, in the history of the Pilot program, there are 315 wins, 166 losses, and 2 ties. In the GMC, in the history of the Pilot program, there are 213 wins, 120 losses. On the road, in the history of the Pilots, there are 156, 93, and 1. And in the playoffs, Pilots are 9-17 all time. Looking at the Rams, they're coached by Eric Becker, second season as head coach of the Tinora Rams. Overall record of 11-7. He's a 1998 Tinora graduate, where he was first team all defensive lineman in the state of Ohio. Coach Becker is assisted by Coach Helton, Charlie Kelly, Craig Good, Elmer Fredrickson, Brady Bum, Hayden Becker, Jacob Hochak, and Austin Parrish. Superintendent at Northeastern Local Schools is Nicole Wells. Your high school principal is Alex Nafziger. Your athletic director doing a fantastic job, Mr. Jake Essick. Couldn't have asked for more than what Jake has done. Rams trainer is Emily Volmar. Rams colors are hunter green and white. They are Division 6, Region 22. Rams have 13 overall playoff appearances in their history. Rams all-time football record, 282 wins, 209 losses, 2 ties. All-time home record for Tinora, 151 wins, 104 losses, and a tie. In the history of the GMC, Rams are 211, 127-1, and Tinora is 14-6 in the playoffs. So wherever you are, however you may be listening or watching, thanks for tuning in to tonight's game. Tinora Rams taking on the Ayersville Pilots in the River Rivalry, a big Week 7 contest coming up here on Friday night under the lights. We're going to pause and turn it over to the Tinora Band for the playing of our national anthem. Fantastic job, as always, by the Tinora Marching Band. Continuing on with our Signs Excavating pregame show. We said, big Week 7 contest here Friday night under the lights. The victory bell awaits the winner Friday night under the lights, week number 7. Here we go. Broadcast studio brought to you tonight by Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. In-game scoreboard sponsor is brought to you by Drop Zone Pizzeria and Striker in Ayersville. We had some of that before the game, and boy, oh boy, a great pizza. Pregame, as always, brought to you by Signs Excavating. Your video sponsor is Bat and Stevens Body Shop in Jewel, Ohio. Stats brought to you by BSN Sports and Mr. Jim Gares. Postgame, Bidlack Insurance and Investments. Player of the game and a Rams win is brought to you by Higbee Embroidery. Play of the game brought to you by Patriot Outdoor Hunting. And here at Tinora High School, David Frank, weather forecast. Mostly sunny as the sun begins to set here at Justin F. Crystal Stadium at 74 degrees. Uniforms tonight, Ayersville in the all-white uniforms with Columbia blue pants, yellow numbers, Columbia blue trim, Columbia blue helmets. The Rams warmed up in their green uniform tops and black pants, and they changed and come out in all black uniforms with the 100 green helmet with a T on the right side and stickers on the left. What a nice look.
Pretty
Coach
sharp.
Fairchild, as these boys came out of the locker room sporting these all black jerseys with the black pants.
No problem reading those numbers.
Boy, oh boy.
Loud line and green, it looks like. Those are sharp.
All of a sudden, the speaker by AJ decided to work just out of the blue. And that's why Gene is in our background, like his voice is popping through the microphone here.
Go cut that speaker. Not the speaker wires.
The Rams coming in 4-0 in the GMC tonight. A lot of stuff going on here tonight. After the first quarter, the Rams are going to honor the 2014 team that went 13-1, made it to the state semifinals, heartbreaking loss to Minster. And the district qualifiers in bowling was the first season in a decade the boys made it that far as a team. Isaiah Gulliver, Lucas Stein, Drew Higbee, Anthony Punches, Cody Short, they can begin. Logan Tankersley and Sam Tankersley will be honored by Coach Noah Pickerington. So good to see those individuals on hand tonight. We got flag football. Kids ran out with the team. A fantastic crowd over here in the River Rivalry. Not as big as we normally see, with Ayersville being 1-6, but still nonetheless a beautiful night for football. We have a fantastic crowd. As we said, we had Drop Zone Pizza before the game here tonight.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy. Harold is going to make a killing tonight on that. And boy, oh boy, I brought home 2 for myself and 1 for my wife. But Matt Bishop came up, brought us some pulled pork sandwiches before the game. So
always delicious.
Kudos to Mr. Bishop as well.
Thank you. Big shout out to Matt for bringing those up and helping us, giving us a little food before the game. And appreciate that always.
So we're going to gain a couple pounds tonight. On the
gonna have to wait to finish that pizza I bought. My belly's a little bit too full. I had to eat the sandwich. I wasn't turning that down. I can eat the pizza later.
Bishop with the ball teed up at the 40. Beautiful night, as we said, for football. 74 degrees here at Justin F. Cressel Stadium. Bishop approaches the ball, the senior right foot kick. High, deep, end over end kick, all the way back to the 3-yard line. Across the 15, 20, 25 goes the Pilots, so Ayersville is going to start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line here. Pilots have struggled on offense. 7 points a game, just 142 total yards per contest, 129 rushing yards, 13 passing yards for the Ayersville Pilots. Alex Sigler will be the signal caller for the Pilots, one of many that have quarterbacked the Pilots this season. Handoff straight up the middle to Torrent Knieven, and he gets a yard on the carry.
Yeah, yardage by way of the ground against the Rams is going to be tough.
That's like, guys, before the game, I talked to Coach Becker, and I asked, what are some keys to the game in this big rivalry game? He said, win the line of scrimmage, win the line of scrimmage, win the line of scrimmage. Well, that's been a big talking point of both teams, and we'll see who ends up winning the line of scrimmage tonight is going to come out with the winner.
Sigler under center for the Pilots. Turns inside handoff. Hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down. No gain on the play for Tucker Sproul. Loss of a yard, actually. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Ayersville. Just underway here at Tinora High School. No score. Keith Brown, Coach Fairchild, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan, Dr. Kayla on hand here tonight, keeping score for us on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Josh Levin, look like Hunter Mossman on that tackle there last time. Snuffed that out real quick.
Ball's in the center of the hash on this 3rd and 10 from their own 25. Sigler under center for the Pilots. Turns inside handoff, breaks through the 25, gets out to the 27. Tucker Sproul looked like he had a little bit of daylight there, but the Rams defense quickly closed that gap for a gain of about 3. It's going to be 4th and 7 for the Pilots. And back to punt, Torrent Knieven, averaging close to 34 yards per punt for the Pilots this year. Rams drop 2 back, Trent DeLarber and Dominic Graziani.
A little bit of a breeze behind them. That's kind of more blowing from sideways across the field versus end to end.
Ball's on the far side hash. Knieven will punt from about his 15.
Fake.
Punt.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
And the Rams defense, special teams unit snuffs that out.
Yeah, Coach Mickey trying to create, and Rams snuffed that out right away. It didn't go anywhere.
Well, if you guys remember in big games and seasons past, Coach Mickey likes to go for that fake punt. And actually, that's what led to the win against Antwerp Archers last season. A huge fake punt on 4th down and ended up leading on the game-winning drive for the Pilots last season.
Rams take over on the Pilots' 34-yard line. Ball's on the far side hash. Rams break the huddle in these all blacks. These are sharp-looking uniforms, guys.
Yes, they are.
4 receivers near side, empty backfield. 1 receiver to the far side. All alone in the backfield, Owen Farrell, the Rams sophomore QB, takes a snap, fires out there. Passes caught at the 26. All the way down to the Pilot 21 is Dominic Graziani. Was a little worried there, guys. Dom may have his knee down when he went to make that catch, but apparently his knee was just off the blades of grass.
That's what I thought. I thought his knee was down. I was waiting for the whistle, and they didn't call it. So good throw and catch there.
Tell you what, guys, it's good to see Graziani get the ball. Last week, he was coming back from a concussion. I still don't think he's quite 100%, but start the game off with getting the ball in his hands.
Rams again, empty backfield, 4 receivers near side, 1 far side. Farrell straight back drop, throws a fade in the end zone. Graziani out there, makes the catch just out of bounds is Dominic Graziani. Heck of a catch by Dom, just out of bounds on the far side near the end zone pylon. Farrell put it where only Graziani was going to catch it and just missed that, being in bounds by 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah, it was a nice throw, nice catch. Needed to be a little bit more towards the back of the end zone, I think. But, like I said, the wind's blowing a little bit across the field right now, and that might have just pushed that ball a little bit wide.
2nd and 10 for the Rams for the Pilots, 21. Farrell pitches it outside to Cooper Replogle, and he is hit in the backfield as he tried to string it out towards the Ram bench. Might have a loss on the play of about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, that does. We didn't block up front at all. Those guys just snuffed that out and come right to the ball carrier.
Yeah, just absolutely nowhere to go on that left side of the line. And great job by the Ayersville defensive linemen and the front 7 and the linebackers as well.
All of a sudden, we're looking at a 3rd and 15 for the Rams offense, way back.
Gained some yards
to
there.
The 26.
Even to get back inside field goal range with the wind blowing the way it is, it's kind of
2-by-2, Farrell straight back drop, feels the pressure, tucks it. Now he's going to throw. Hits Graziani in a crossing pattern. Hit Dom at the 20, and he just dropped it. It's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 15 for the Rams offense. They're going to trot out Jacob Bishop. Bishop supplied the overtime game-winning field goal last week, but struggled otherwise. Was just 1 for 5.
I tell you what, guys, that's a tough break for the Rams. You get such great starting field position like that, and you can't convert in the end zone.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but see if you can bang 3 points here with Jacob Bishop.
Going to be about a 44-yard attempt. Slight wind up here where we are, but the flag, there's no wind there. Kick up, and it gets caught in that wind and comes up short.
Just as it got to the top of the arc there, it definitely slowed down and lost all of its momentum. But
Ball again, we placed it to 20.
Yep.
So
I think if you would have hit it like last week where he hit it more of line drives, that it probably would have made it. But once it got in that stream, everything just died. So the Pilots will take over 1st and 10 from their own 28, 36 to go in the opening quarter. No score. But yeah, as Coach Fairchild said, Rams had fantastic field position on that 4th down stop on the fake punt and come up empty-handed. Pilots 1st and 10. Alex Sigler under center. Handoff to Knieven inside. Gets out to about the 23, maybe the 24. Going to be 2nd and 7 for the Pilots.
Well, that's something, guys, we saw last week in Torrin Knieven, what he's capable of. I mean, he's one of the top running backs in the area. It's just that offensive line still kind of trying to get things figured out for the Pilots, especially after losing 3 to graduation last season.
Yep. Then we'll talk about last year's game when we got a chance, but boy, oh boy, what a game last year it was. 2nd and 7.
Instant classics.
Sigler under center. Hands it off to Knieven, breaks through the first wave, but he's hit at the 25 after a gain of 2 for the left side of the Pilots line.
Took a licking there by number 44, Jacob Bishop on the defense, lowering the shoulder and laying the boom.
This is when Pilots are lined up like that in a little wing T kind of thing. Really, it's basically each man does their job. Fill your gaps and plug all the holes, and then see if they can create something special. Because if all the defensive guys just do their job, we should be all set.
3rd and 5 for Ayersville from their own 25. Balls on the far side hash. Sigler under center. Inside handoff. Gets out to the 30. It's going to be close to a 1st down. He may have snuck the ball over. Tucker Sproul. Let's see where they spot it.
Oh, they give him a 1st down.
Right on the 30. So that's just enough by the nose of a football for a Pilots 1st down. 1st and 10 Ayersville. From their own 30-yard line. No score. 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We're probably going to talk about it more than once tonight. Drop Zone Pizzeria is here with their food trailer. And boy, oh boy, Harold is dishing out the pizzas tonight. Ball's on the far side hash. Hand off to Knieven, and he goes nowhere.
Carter Radzik had stuffed that one.
It's the sophomore and first-team all-conference defensive lineman as a freshman. Carter Radzik, nice stop there on the defensive side for the Rams.
Second and 11 from the 29, 6:25 here in the opening quarter here. No score. Ball's on the far side hash. Inside handoff to Knieven. Actually, a fake handoff to Knieven. Sigler keeps it, and he's tracked down by, is that Dylan Shively? Nice play by Shively.
Flag in the backfield.
Hey, he faked me out for sure. Mr. Chad Henry stopped up here to see us. Chad was an assistant coach for a long time here, Coach Fairchild.
Yeah, he was. I think he's here for the
reunion.
Reunion.
Yes.
Later on. So.
Yep. So it was good to see Chad. 2nd and 11 from the 29 as we hit the 6-minute mark here. No score here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Penalty actually marched the Pilots back to the
21.
2nd and 21 now.
Now, Ayersville is not one for throwing the ball much, according to their stats anyways. So.
Fake pitch to Knieven. Brow on the inside handoff, busts it out across the 30 to the 35. He's tackled at the 36. Big gain on the play. Actually had me faked out again. That's 2 times this series that I thought the pitch went to Knieven, and Sproul wound up with the ball.
That's the thing, too. Knieven gets so much attention caught on him, and you lose sight of where some of the other backs are, and that's just what happened there. And he was able to rattle off, 10, 15-yard gain there?
Yeah.
Puts them in 3rd and reasonable now.
That's 3rd and 4 from the Rams 36. 5-10 and winding here. No score. Ball's on the near side hash. Hand off to Knieven. Busted across the 40, 45. Pilot first down all the way out to the Pilots 47. Pilots put together a drive here.
Yeah, a couple first down. Get a first down out of that. After getting backed up there on 2nd down on the penalty. Rams got to seal off that little gap. Kind of leaving that off tackle spot open a couple times here in a row. So Ayersville just going to exploit it until somebody takes it away.
Ball's on the near side hash as Alex Sigler, the freshman, goes under center. Sigler barking out signals. Fake handoff again. Keeps it, and Alex Homeyer chases him down. Sacks him way back at the 35-yard line. Loss of about 12 on the play.
There goes that man. That's sack number 11 on the season. And again, he just continues to be a terror in the backfield of opposing offenses.
Alex Homeyer starting to get noticed around the area here in the last couple weeks.
I tell you what, apparently not, because nobody even laid a hand on him that time.
True.
No, you would have thought somebody would at least get a hand on 50. Got to slow him down a little bit, and nobody even put a hand on him. Didn't have a chance there throwing that ball.
Big loss, 3rd and 20, way back on their own 37 for the Pilots as we're under 4 here in the opening quarter. No score. Knieven, the handoff, lunges forward across the 40, falls to the 41. Gain of 4 is going to bring up 4th and long for the Pilots.
3rd down. That should only be 3rd down. I think the scoreboard was wrong.
You're right.
Yeah, I think that was only 3rd down.
Well, you're a coach and I'm not.
Well, I think he got sacked on 1st down, so that's why I was like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, I can't see that far across the down marker. I just look at the scoreboard. Now they fixed it. They're attempting to. Now it's a 2nd down. Now it says
2nd to 4th.
Now it's 4th down, but we'll get her.
They got it there finally.
Every now and then we got a couple of scoreboard issues here, but our scoreboard's about 25 years old or older, so. 3rd and 16 for the Pilots, no score. Pitch now here to Sproul to the 40, and he is hit by Homeyer. Ball's loose. Pilots, I believe, jumped on top of it. 2 defenders there. Hunter Bosselman and Alex Homeyer hit the ball carrier and jarred the ball loose.
Talk about some physical football. I don't know about you guys, but I could hear the pop from all the way up here on top of the press box. That's some good football right there.
Yeah, Homeyer did a nice job sealing that off again. They were trying to get outside. He cut it up, and Bosselman right there. Those guys, no going there.
4th and 18 for the Pilots. Again, Knieven's the up man. He's not the punter, it looks like. Shively late coming on the field. Oh! Kick almost blocked by Homeyer. Trent DeLarber signals for a fair catch at his own 31-yard line. But again, Homeyer causing havoc. Almost got a hand on that one.
I think if he had just pushed that blocker, he could have blocked it with a guy, with a defender. Just pushed him right into the ball carrier, or the kicker.
Rams with their 2nd possession in the quarter. 2:20 to go. No score. Rams in their first drive set up good field position. Could not score. Jacob Bishop missed 44-yard field goal into a breeze. Once the ball got into the air halfway, hit the breeze, it just instantly was knocked down. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side, 1 back in the backfield. Ball's on the far side hash. Farrell, inside handoff to Repflogel, and he goes nowhere.
Oh, it's going to be a tough run on both sides, it looks like. Battle line of scrimmage, like Coach Becker said, and see what the Rams can do here. They've got to change some stuff up.
A loss of a yard, actually. It's going to be 2nd and 11 with just under 2 to go here in the opening quarter. No score on your drop zone pizzeria scoreboard. We'll keep things here between quarters. That the 2014 team going to honor those gentlemen. Graziani goes in motion from near side to far side. Takes the handoff on the jet sweep. Busted outside. Now darts inside. 35-40. Falls forward to the 42.
Penalty
Should
flag
be enough for a first down.
It's penalty flag down there right at the 30. far side.
Right where he cut it up inside. Probably a block.
It was right away.
Back on the receiver.
As soon as false start or an illegal motion or something, they just signaled.
One thing.
Not sure why it wasn't blown dead then.
That the Rams, unfortunately, here in the 2024 season, have a decent drive, and they always seem to wind up with an opportune penalty on first or second down that is pretty much a drive killer. Here, Graziani with a good run of 11 would have had enough for a first down, but the penalty marches the ball back to the 25-yard line of Tinora. It's going to be 3rd and 16.
Second
and 16. Farrell throws out of the backfield. Bishop makes the catch. Lunges to the 30. Gain of about 5. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Closing in on a minute to go in the half. We are scoreless. So the Rams have scored 3 points in 5 quarters, guys.
Yeah.
Offense has hit a little bit of a lull period here, but...
Yeah, that's, you talked about Ayersville not playing well this year, but this is not the good time to be playing poorly because somebody like Ayersville can sneak in and take one away from you.
Play clock's down to 5. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side, 1 back in the backfield behind Farrell. Farrell snaps it right at 0. Straight back drop, feels the pressure, now reverses his field, comes near side. Farrell looks, fires it out here, has a man. Caught at the 40 by Dom, makes a man miss, 45, 50. 45, 40, cuts it back inside, 35, still on his feet, 30, still going, 20-yard line or 21. Graziani with a little pass out of the backfield, made about, seems like every Pilot miss on that reception. Takes it all the way down to the Ayersville. See where they stepped out of bounds at the 24.
Spotted at the 23, it looks like.
23.
You did a nice job coming back towards that. Ayersville called a timeout here.
No, right before the half. 13 seconds to go, or quarter, I mean.
Yeah.
13 seconds left in the quarter. We are scoreless.
But anyways, Owen Farrell made a nice job spinning around. And as we're going to see on replay here, AG brings it up.
Nice job by Farrell to reverse his field. It's almost like that was planned.
Yeah, comes back, and Dom did a nice job seeing the struggle, coming back to the ball.
Way back, came back.
Yeah, giving him a target. Made one guy miss. As you see there in the replay, there's one tackle broken, another tackle broken. Nice run. They might have cheated him a yard.
I think they did. They spotted us at 23, but it could have been at 21, 22. But still, first down, more importantly, 13 seconds to go here in the opening quarter.
Yeah. And a big gain by the Rams there. That's what they needed there to get some of the momentum going for the Rams. And hopefully we can take this thing on in for 7.
Fairview 6, Edgerton nothing. Midway through quarter number 1. Thanks, Mr. Brett Beckman, for that score. Rams and Pilots out of the timeout here. Again, Rams and the All Blacks going right to left. Slight breeze in their face, as we saw on that Bishop field goal.
Yeah, when it's the Bishop field goal, it was a little more than I thought it was.
Yeah, it was. It's more than a slight breeze when it went in the air.
Yeah, we're on top of the press box, so I thought I was feeling all the breeze, but apparently it's flag's starting to blow pretty hard now.
3 receivers far side, 1 near side, 1 back in the backfield. Farrell straight back drop. Throws a slant over the middle, intended for Bishop. It's picked off by the Pilots at the 20. 25, pushed out of bounds at the 30. That ends that Rams drive. 4 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Deflected pass results in an interception for Ayersville.
That was a bad read by Owen. He did not see the linebacker sitting underneath that route and tried to force it in there.
So the Pilots start with their 3rd possession here in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 29. Balls on the far side hash. Sigler under center for Ayersville. Hands it off to, I think that's Knieven. Gets to the 30, maybe the 31, and that will be the end of the quarter here. We'll keep things here as the Rams will honor that 2024 football team that went 13-1. Lost to Minster in the Final Four, 14-13. Rams averages 40 points on offense, gave up 8 on defense. What a team that was, and we followed them all the way through. Coach Fairchild, my brother, the whole family. Those were some of the greatest games back then, but also some of the coldest games. That game at Ada, I believe it was right around Thanksgiving. Oh, my goodness gracious. I think I'm still frozen from some of that game.
Yeah.
But what a run those guys had. Riley Nago.
They didn't hold the game up at all. They went right back out.
No, ready to go.
Ayersville ran a play, didn't gain anything, maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, I missed it. I'm talking about 2014 team. That was a little bit of time.
Yeah. Have them go out on the field next time. That way they have to hold up the game.
There's going to be 3rd and 8. My apologies. I missed that last play. Just underway here in the second quarter. Ball's on the far side, hashing us 3rd and 8 from their own 31 after the interception at the end of the quarter. Pilots offense. Inside handoff breaks free. Across the 35 to about the 37. Going to be just short.
4th and about a yard. Call it a good yard.
Yeah, 4th and about a yard and a half. See, Coach Mickey wants to go for it. Looks like is going to go for it as Alex Ziegler comes in with the play for the Pilots.
Well, something like a silent count here just to snap the ball.
3 backs in the backfield as Ziegler goes under center. The freshman barks out signals, takes it. Kind of the Philly
got it.
push.
I don't know that he got it.
And I don't think he did with each ref coming in. They're not going to get it the first down.
They're marking it at the 40, 39.
Coach Heldon says he didn't get it.
39, it's not a first down.
They did not.
Because the stick is just beyond the marker.
Rams defense looks like it has held. We're going to have official first measurement in years.
We're gonna measure.
I'm going to get this one. I got to take a photo of this.
So they can still measure.
Didn't know we could measure anymore in high school
football. I thought it was just eagle-eyeing it.
I don't think he got it.
I don't think so. They spotted the ball at the 39. Looking at the stick over there was just beyond the 39, so I don't think he got it here. We'll see.
Logan raced up on here. He's got the got the replay or the camera zoomed down in. The stretch the sticks out, and he's short by about 6 inches. Rams defense does hold.
Hey,
Great play there, but Alex Ziegler took the snap, and 3 Pilots that were lined up behind him basically gave him the Philly shove.
Yeah,
and tried to shove him across, but the Rams defense was like a brick wall, and he did not go anywhere.
Just because he was the marker or the flag goes past the keys. You remember the old Michigan South Carolina game?
Yeah,
when just saw that video pop up the other day.
That made Davion Clowney famous was
the play after that. Yeah,
they showed the stick. I mean, it was zoomed in just like Logan had it, and it clearly showed that they were short. Gave the ball back to Michigan, and Davion Clowney just considered it. You know what? I'll get it.
Back here, Farrell, first down pass, throws it to Lieb. Catches it, falls forward to the Pilot 35. Gain of about 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 10-20 and winding here in the second quarter. No score here at Justin F. Kressel Stadium. Between the Pilots and the Rams. Victory bell goes to the victor in this river rivalry.
Yeah, we'll see who gets to ring the bell today at the end of the day.
Far side hash. We got a funny story we'll tell when we got time from last year. 3 receivers go far side, 2 near side, empty backfield as the sophomore Owen Farrell takes a snap, fires it out, caught by Lee at the 35-30. 25-20, caught from behind at the 15. First down Rams, brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance, but a little slant.
Nice read on the blitz.
Bishop snagged it and took off and was caught from behind at the
kind of caught from the side.
15.
I thought he was going to be able to break that, Keith, but I don't know who made the tackle there, but did a nice job of coming across and had a good attack angle there and was able to pull him down.
9:30 and winding here in the half. Rams knocking on the door inside the red zone here at the Pilot 15. 1st and 10. Empty backfield. Farrell fires it out in the flat. Caught by Cooper Replogle out of the backfield. Falls down. Return to Larber.
Blitz was coming again. Another outlet pass there. Kind of your check down. You see the blitz coming. You got somebody you can throw the ball to quickly, and just the pass was a little off.
No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 15.
Having some technical difficulties, I think, with our camera over there. I'm not sure what's going on with the AJ and Logan are scrambling. So if you're seeing a little shakiness on the camera, we apologize. But
it's like all the boys are kind of quiet here all of a sudden. It's just me and Coach talking. It's like
something's going on over there. I'm not sure. Let the executive producer take care of it.
2 backs in the backfield. Farrell splits them. Under pressure. He's going to tuck and run. We're going to have a hold penalty. Pass in the end zone. On the far side, knocked away, intended for Josh Lee. Going to have a hold on the Rams. That's going to march him back 10 yards.
Guys, this is getting absolutely ridiculous, to be honest with you. Every time we get that ball down inside the 20, we can't play clean. This happened numerous times last week against Wayne Trace, and we've done it twice already this game. The behavior, you've got to stop that. You've got to have that talk with those guys. Listen, you cannot hold, period. If they're getting around you, let them go and reset and try to make another block. But those can be drive killers, 10 years, especially holding penalties that are 10 yards.
And they have been this year.
Yeah, just 10-yard penalties every time we get down there. We get a holding penalty and get pulled back and
push back to the Pilot 25. It's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Rams. 8:34 here in the scoreless first half. Farrell throws it out of the backfield. DeLarber catches it at the 27, 25, 20. 15-10, 5-4-3-2-1. Trenton DeLarber takes a little swing pass out of the backfield. Takes it 25 yards for a touchdown for Tinora. 8:26 in the first quarter.
Great.
Nice little swing pass. Sorry, Logan, go ahead.
Yeah, I just say great job there, and that's what Tinora likes to do. Get their ball to guys with their athletes out in space, and what do? Make a couple guys miss, and you're off to the races. Great job to Trenton DeLarber.
A couple nice blocks downfield there, too. Shively had a nice block there to keep the guy off of DeLarber, let him get around him and get into the end zone.
Bishop on for the extra point. He is 12 for 14 on the year, and he drills it. Touchdown brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out before or after the game. Get a hold of Oklahoma Tavern for some fantastic wings and some ice-cold beverages. We'll be back right after this on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 8:26 to go in the half. Tinora 7, Ayersville nothing.
You smell that burger? It's coming from the Firestone Tavern. For 3 straight years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also a go-to for wood-fired pizza, great appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their customers. Be sure to stop out after the game tonight for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. In a hurry? Give Firestone Tavern a call at 419-785-4015. Online ordering is also available at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to the Tinora student athletes.
Back here at Justin F. Kressel Stadium, the Rams bust through the ice. Finally, first touchdown in 5+ quarters. Trent DeLarber. Pass out of the backfield from Owen Farrell. Took it 25 yards for a touchdown. Bishop's extra point was good.
Yeah, nice blocks down there again. Looked at the replay there. Josh Lee, Jacob Bishop, nice blocks to get DeLarber free and down the sideline.
Bishop teed up at the 40. Senior righty, high, deep, end over end kick. All the way back to the 3.
Oh, he's down.
He fell down. He slipped at the 3-yard line.
Ouch.
think that was Tucker Sproul.
Yeah, it's just a tough break there.
Yeah, just started to take off and feet went out from underneath him.
I almost wonder, too, if that's something to do with the new turf on the field. You know, Tinora got new grass, and we've seen guys slip quite a bit. And before, you know, we got a lot of rain, and surface was kind of moist, but we kind of talked, too. I almost wonder if is the grass not deeply enrooted yet? I mean, since it's only been there just a couple of months.
Yeah, being out on there coaching for the 7th and 8th grade, the grass is thin yet, so and it's gotten thinner over the season because just from playing on it.
Handoff to Knieven. Bust out close to the 5. Gain of about 2 is going to be 2nd and 8. Alex Schoblin, again, seems to be somebody who's on the tackle every single play here in the last month.
Yeah, Schoblin's just kind of a middle linebacker floating everywhere.
Well, we heard, too, when we interviewed Coach Helton and Coach Becker, they couldn't speak highly enough of Alex Schoblin, the leader he's become on that defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, definitely. You look for that, your linebackers, and he's definitely filled that role very, very well.
2 back behind Sigler. Drops the snap, and he falls on top of it. Loss of about 1, but Sigler, underneath center, didn't get the handoff and fell right down on it. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Pilots. Loss of 2. 3rd and 10 from their own 3-yard line, or 5-yard. Yeah, 3-yard line. Yep.
Guys, I'm telling you, if they don't get any yardage here, this is going to be a dangerous punt because Holmeyer almost got to the last one. I guarantee he'll be going after it if he's got an extra free yard out of this.
Pilots with a tight formation have 3 backs in the backfield as Sigler goes under center. Alex Sigler takes a snap. Inside handoff across the 5 out to close to the 9-yard line for the Pilots. On the carry was Garrett McConnell.
4th and 7, 4th and 6. 4th and 6. It's going to give him a little bit of breathing room back there for the punt, but not much.
If I don't say the name right away, for everybody out there watching, I sincerely apologize because I can't see the Pilots numbers when they wear the white jerseys.
White jerseys, those yellow numbers kind of blend in. It's hard to see them.
I know I'm not the only one.
No, definitely not. I'm struggling myself.
Pilots are going to punt from deep in their own end zone. Rams have 2 back.
Oh!
Holmeyer was dead, and I think Alex Holmeyer is literally going to take the ball off the punter's foot.
Yeah, I think he was going to score a touchdown out of that, not a block. Jeez. I'm not sure what happened. They threw a flag from way back here.
It wasn't a delay of game because there's still 6 seconds on the
12
clock.
guys on the field for Tinora, I think.
That'll result in a first down for Ayersville.
11. There was 12 guys on the field. It will not. It was 4th down. Well, they said it was 4th and 6. They are giving him a first down.
Yep.
What a costly mistake.
I counted the yard markers. It was 4th and 6, but they had it on the scoreboard as 4th and 5. But I guess my angle's bad, obviously. But I thought that was going to end up being 4th and 1. Yeah, it was a costly mistake. Had too many guys on the field. Because Shively come running off there, which made it 12.
They would have had a block punt, or nonetheless, they would have had it in really good field position.
Yeah, they would definitely have had a good field position, but like you said, they would have had a block punt because nobody blocked Holmeyer.
1st and 10 Pilots after the penalty.
Ayersville, I think, took a timeout there.
Pilots with a timeout. Sponsored by Clubhouse Pizza and they, as a bowling team, will be out to be honored.
Lucas Stein, Anthony Puncher, Cody Short, Ruben Begin, Logan Petersley, and Tim Petersley. We also congratulate Craig Waters, who also advanced special edition as an English player for the Jim Taylor, starting third, brings to the 17 announcements. For more information, report for a joy of the amazing game. Congratulations, bowling team!
Bowling team and Coach Noah Pickerington. First time in a decade, boys made it to the district qualifiers. Isaiah Gulliver, Lucas Stein, Drew Higbee, Anthony Punches, Kobe Short. They can begin Logan and Sam Tankersley. This year they'll be at the South 66 Lanes. I have not been out there yet, but seeing some of the photos, that place looks amazing out there at the old rec center by Defiance High School. One of our sponsors. Still haven't got a audio commercial for them, but still working on that part. But they are one of our sponsors, South 66 Lanes. Stop out and check out the brand new bowling alley where Coletta used to work.
That last play there, Keith, another off tackle play from Ayersville. Just kind of, they found a little bit of a hole they're exploiting the Rams with.
Knieven with the handoff gets to the 20. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 5:20 and winding here in the opening quarter. Rams with 7-0 lead over the Pilots.
Great job by number 63 for the Rams, Hunter Bossman, on that last play, shedding the block and making the play right there at the line of scrimmage. And again, Hunter's done a nice job at coming over to the defensive side of the ball and really manning down that nose guard position.
Edgerton has taken the lead over Fairview. 7-6. 3rd and 3 here from their own 20.
Oh.
Handoff goes to Knieven, breaks free, across the 25, out to the 31-yard line. Needed 3, got 11. First down, Pilots.
Not sure what defense the Rams were in there, Logan. They had all 3 inside linemen lined up right over the center guard, and nothing over the tackles, like I said, which is the play they've been exploiting this with, and that left that wide open for them.
Yeah, just Knieven ran it right in the B gap on the left side, wide open hole, and run it to where they're not, and that's exactly what Knieven did, and he makes you pay. Big, strong runner, and you saw him carry Bishop a little bit down the field.
1st and 10 Pilots from their own 30, 4:30 and winding here in the opening quarter. Inside handoff goes to Tucker Sproul. He breaks across the 40, 45, close to the 50. Big run for the Pilots, and Tucker Sproul gain of about 17.
Yeah, just a little uncharacteristic out of the Rams in this drive. We had talked on the podcast earlier this week. What was the stat, Keith, that you had brought up? Tinora had given up how many yards?
69 carries in the last 3 games for -5 yards.
Yeah, so Ayersville's kind of exploiting a little bit on the defense here. So we'll see what Tinora does to put a stop to it.
Well, linebackers are going to slide up and play a little tighter. We're way back.
Hand off to Knieven, across the 50 into Tinora territory at the 47. Gain of 5, maybe 6 for the Pilots. We're under 4 here in the opening half. Rams 7, Pilots nothing. Pilots into Rams territory.
Until the Ayersville throws the ball, Logan, I think I'm just going to stack the line. I'm going to pull my linebackers up tight, have them play within 2 or 3 yards, not play 5 or 6 yards back, and just have them plug the gaps. And dare Ayersville to throw the ball on you, because we know they're not real good at it.
Right.
Pilots have 87 yards rushing here in the opening half. Sigler under center, ball's in the center of the hash. Knieven busted off the left side. Minimal gain of maybe 1, 2 at the most. Going to bring up 3rd and a long 4 for the Ayersville Pilots as we hit the 3-minute mark. Pilots have just 1 timeout. They burned 1 at the end of the first quarter and 1 just a little bit ago. Trent DeLarmer has the only points on the scoreboard for either team here tonight. Touchdown reception from Owen Farrell from 25 yards out. Jacob Bishop's extra point made it 7-0. 3rd and 5 as the Pilots break the huddle. Sigler under center, 3 backs in the backfield. Hand off over the right side to Sproul.
4th and 4, it looks like.
I don't think he gained anything on that play. He did not. So it will be 4th and 4 or 5 here. 2:20 and winding.
I think this is a no doubter. I think Coach Mickey goes for it on their half of the field here. And we saw him run a fake on their, 30-yard line or inside their own 30. So definitely going to go for it on this one here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not scared. They're not scared of the Rams right now.
Right.
So,
I feel like at this point, too, kind of the way their season's gone, I don't think they're afraid to try anything at this point.
Exactly. You got to get something. Play spoiler.
Under 2 to go here on this 4th down, 4th and 4. Sigler under center, barking out signals. This looked like they're trying to catch the Rams to jump off sides. They do not.
Try to get them on the hard count there. Nice job for Tinora defense to be disciplined in that situation.
Pilots burn their final timeout. 1:48 on the second quarter game clock. 7-0 Tinora here on this beautiful Friday night one of the better Friday nights we've had in the last month for football in the area.
They're back up on top of the booth. Might be one of our last times. We'll see.
Liberty Center 14, Evergreen nothing. That second quarter score. Wayne Trace 12, Antwerp nothing. Napoleon and Clay tied at 7. Edgerton on top of Fairview now, 14-12. Patrick Henry 14, Delta 3. Bryan trying to get their first win, have a 15-0 lead over Swanton. Columbus Grove 28, Crestview nothing. Paulding and Hicksville, assume there's no score from that as there's 0-0. Back here, 7-0 Sonora, 1:48 to go in the half. 4th and 4 for the Pilots. They tried to catch the Rams jumping off sides. They could not. They burned a timeout, so the Pilots will punt here.
No, they're not.
They're going to go for it again.
They're going for it.
Unless Kniev is just going to pooch punt it. He's not. Sproul is under center.
He's under center.
Or Sigler is under center. Sigler gives it to Knieven. Busts through. He's going to have a first down. Spins off a couple tackles. Gets down to the Sonora 40-yard line. First and 10 Pilots. 1:42 in the halftime clock.
That's the same off tackle play, Logan.
I tell you what, though, on that run there, Knieven was not going to be denied. The way he took that handoff, there was no way. Lowering the shoulder, he was determined to get the first down, and that's exactly what they did. So making things interesting here before halftime.
Rams will get the ball to start the second half, but the Rams need a defensive stop here. 1:25 and winding on the scoreboard. First and 10 Pilots from the Sonora 40. Ball on the far side hash. Straight back pass.
Oh!
And
sack number 2.
Sigler,
number 12 on the season.
Drilled for a big loss all the way back to the 48. Loss of 8. Alex Holmeyer was shot out of a cannon from that left side of the defensive line. Untouched again.
You got a replay on that, AJ?
I know. I want to see what Alex is doing over there.
I was watching deep. Dom ran with the receiver the whole way. He wasn't even open, but I looked back and seeing Holmeyer putting him on his back.
Game clock down to 45 seconds here. Now 2nd and 17 for Ayersville, all the way back to the Sonora 47. Sigler gives it to Knieven. He's hitting the backfield, spins off a tackle, lunges forward to the Sonora 46. Gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play. Whistle, we have a timeout on the field. Rams burned their first timeout with 29 seconds to go in the half.
No one touched him on that.
One of the best defensive ends in the area. He did leave him untouched.
Yeah.
Going to wreak havoc on the pass, I'm telling you. Blue Streak's up 10-7 over at Arts Gold.
Still no score from the Paulding and Hicksville game.
Well, guys,
Liberty Center up 7-0 in the second quarter.
Talking about this game, I mean, coming into it, I know this game, a lot of people are saying it's going to be a blowout, but I mean, I kind of thought it could play out like this, especially the rivalry games. We talk, almost like an Ohio State-Michigan type game. You can throw the records out the window because both teams are going to come to play tonight.
Ayersville is basically playing keep away, guys. They've had 31 plays for 89 yards. The Rams have run just 14 offensive plays. They have 82 yards.
I'd be curious on what time of possession is, too. Ayersville's got to have that by quite a large margin.
Sometimes your best defense is a good offense. Just stay out there in the field and keep their offense off.
3rd and 16, inside handoff to Knieven. Cross the 45, falls forward to the 44. Gain of 4 for Torin Knieven. It'll be 4th down. Sonora takes a timeout with 19 seconds on the halftime clock. All timeouts brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza. And they step out after the game. Jason and Rachel Gilliam at Clubhouse Pizza. And they individual stats for the Pilots. I was going to give you some stats for Torin Knieven, but of course it did not update when we went to it, so I'll try again.
Yeah, Rams calling a timeout here, hoping to get the ball back, see what Coach Mickey has up his sleeve here. 4th down and 14, according to the scoreboard.
Knieven's got 20 carries for 77 yards. Had 196 last week versus Hicksville. Rams have Dominic Graziani deep at his own 20. Pilots look like they're going to punt on this 4th and 14.
Graziani, backbeat for Tinora.
See if Alex Holmeyer goes and gets this.
Rush
Shank.
punt is high into the center of the field, hits it about the 30, and that's where it just bounces and winds up there. Rams will have about 8 seconds on the second quarter game clock with 1 timeout remaining. Tenora's up 7-0.
Well,
Let's see what they want to do.
Well, Tony, Homer didn't block it, but he sure has affected that punt.
Yeah.
You could tell the punter was feeling the pressure from that one and just shanked it off the side of his foot.
See if the Rams can get one here. I tell you what, if they can, well, they're not going to be able to get far enough to give Jacob Bishop a chance to kick it. So he could kick it pretty good with the wind, but they're going to have to get it. They won't be able to get it that far in 8 seconds.
Rams break the huddle. Graziani goes far side. Rams bring 4 receivers near side. Shively, Lieb, and a slew of others. Empty backfield as Farrell takes the snap. Straight back drop, fires it deep. Bishop's out there.
And Bishop caught it.
Bishop makes the catch.
He dropped it. Dropped it.
Had it.
1 second. I'm like,
Yeah, they could have actually would have had a 47-yard field.
Yeah, I thought he caught that. I was like, oh my gosh, look at the scoreboard. 1 second left. They could have got 3 points out of that.
Whew, good attempt by Jacob. Ball's just knocked away at the last second.
I thought he had it until I seen him roll over and the ball come rolling out.
1 second left on the halftime clock. It's 7-0 Tinora.
Run a little hook and ladder here.
That's what I thought.
Run somebody underneath, send Bishop or somebody like that with the wheels across. After that, boom, pitch him the ball and go.
Guys, we saw Trey Rubenstein do a lateral. Let's see a lateral here to score before half. That'd be awesome.
Farrell straight back drop, fires over the middle of the Bishop, catches it at the 40, gets to the 45. He's looking to lateral. He gets it to Shively. 50 into Ayersville territory. He's tackled at the 45. That's the end of the first half here at Tinora High School.
First half.
Tinora 7, Ayersville nothing. We'll be back after, again, a quick first half. We really didn't have time to thank too many of our sponsors. But we'll take a couple-minute break here, thank our sponsors, and we will be back here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria BSN Sports halftime show coming up. Tinora 7, Ayersville nothing. We'll be back right after this here, Tinora Rams Live.
Local farmers, do you need the best crop insurance in the area? If so, Hall Crop Insurance is here to help. Contact Agent Chad Hall at 419-576-6140 for all of your crop insurance needs. Underwriter Nikki Geisinger is also available to assist at 866-341-2767. The staff at Hall Crop Insurance takes pride in their ability to serve their customers. If you need to talk to an agent or have questions about your policy, please give Chad or Nikki a call. Hall Crop Insurance wishes the best to all Tinora teams this season. Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higbee Embroidery is your place. Higbee Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Matt Yost of Remax Realty of Defiance has been the top sales agent for the past 20 years in a row and has also been Defiance's #1 agent year after year. Matt is a very motivated individual who works hard for his clients, whether it be sellers or buyers. Matt currently is a 6-time winner of the prestigious Remax Platinum Club Award, which honors high-achieving real estate professionals for their service to buyers and sellers during the past year. Let Matt's 22 years of experience help you during your property search or sale, as he is fully committed to helping his clients and consumers find the home or property that is right for them. Matt serves all of Napoleon, Bryan, Paulding, and Defiance counties. Give him a call at the Remax Realty office at 419-784-3070 or directly at 419-438-0790. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 30 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Maumee Valley Title Agency proudly serves Defiance, Fulton, Henry, Paulding, Putnam, and Williams counties. Call the office today at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes. MAC is an employee-owned company that is highly involved and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MAC is an employee-owned business where our focus is our customer success and has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MAC family today. Full and part-time positions are available. $1,000 sign-on bonus, 401k, vacation and holiday pay, a gain-sharing program, employee stock ownership, medical, dental, and vision insurance, short and long-term disability, and shift premium for second and third shift. Visit our website at mecinc.com. Click on careers or visit the 21 Seneca Street lobby at their Defiance location. Ken McQuillan of Mossy Oak Properties of Bauer Realty and Auctions of Ohio is here to assist with your real estate needs. Licensed in Ohio, Kenton knows Northwest and Central Ohio very well as he grew up right here in the Black Swamp area in Northwest Ohio. Whether you're looking for a rangeland, farmland, timberland, or just a residential property, Kenton McQuillan is here to find the right property that fits your needs. Reach out and give Kenton a call today at 419-576-2978.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern Wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice-cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Welcome back to Justin F. Caruso Stadium here. Just starting the halftime show. Ayersville band on the field. Welcome to the BSN Sports halftime show. Only score was Trent DeLarber. 8:26 to go in the second quarter. Hauled in a little pass out of the backfield from Owen Farrell. Took it 25 yards down the right sideline for a touchdown. Jacob Bishop's extra point was good, and the Rams led 7-0. And that was it, guys. Quick first half again. Minimal stoppages of play. And a game that many expected the Rams to run away with, and here we stand at the half with the Pilots and Rams, and the Rams leading by just 7. Looking at the first half total yardage, really dominated. Ayersville's controlled the ball for a majority of the first half. 32 plays for the Pilots. They have 91 yards. Rams just 16 plays and 101 total yards. We'll get into the individual numbers here in a little bit later, but Rams had a couple opportunities, especially late in the half, to they had the Pilots pinned down close inside their 5, and the Rams had 12 men on fourth down, and Rams had a good opportunity for a pump block, and if nonetheless, they would have had a good return, which they probably would have had good field position with about 5 minutes to go in the half, but they had 12 men on the field. Ayersville got the first down and proceeded to march into Tinora territory. I think they got to about the 40, but nonetheless, a very good, inspired first half by the Pilots. We saw last week the Pilots were held scoreless at the half and came back with 21 points in the second half to beat Hicksville, who was up 20-0 at the half. So, first half thoughts here tonight, guys.
Yeah, I think I had said it earlier. I think a lot of people had anticipated this game to be a blowout in Tenora's favor, but as we had kind of talked about, Ayersville's riding sky high after that win, and coming into halftime, Ayersville's dropped 21 points in the second half. Hopefully Coach McCord's not here tonight giving a halftime speech. But nonetheless, I kind of look at a couple big plays in the first half that really kind of led to this 7-0 lead at Tinora. Keith, you had mentioned the situation where Ayersville was backed up. There was a penalty, which ended up keeping that Ayersville drive alive. And then to start the game, Coach Mickey ended up deciding to go for the fake punt.
Yes.
They did not convert. Tinora got the ball on 25-yard line, and they didn't put any points on the board. So I think that was really hurting the Tinora offense there. But I think coming into the night, Coach Mickey definitely had the game plan of really slowing things down, controlling the clock, because they knew if they're going to come into this game, they're not going to win a shootout. And Coach Mickey, I think, has done a really good job here tonight for the Pilots. And Coach Becker, pregame, had said, win the line of scrimmage, win the line of scrimmage. Well, I think Ayersville's offensive line is not doing a bad job. I know they gave up a couple sacks to Alex Homeyer, but they've continued to keep drives alive, and Ayersville just keeps eating up the clock, and it's keeping them in the game here tonight.
Kind of an eye-opening number here, guys. I didn't really go through the individual stats yet, and we'll do that here in a bit, but Rams have 3 carries for -6 yards.
Yeah, we didn't move the ball well at all, and our offensive line kind of got dominated there by Ayersville when we did try to run the ball. So Rams went right back to their passing attack. But you mentioned, Logan, the mistake, that the interception that Owen threw, just didn't see the linebacker set underneath, and that killed that drive. The other drive, we, like you said, we just didn't convert on the field goal, or didn't get the ball moved down there after the fake punt. Then got backed up down here. We ended up converting and getting 7 points out of it. But again, Rams had the ball inside the 20, penalty, backed them up. 10 yards, another holding penalty. The same thing we saw last week. They just kept killing drives. And, the Rams, I think they're okay. They just got to make some adjustments. Defensively, the only thing that Ayersville has really been able to do is get that off tackle. So they're going to have to make an adjustment on that off tackle play and stop that hole. Other than that, I think the Rams are doing a great job defensively. They did not get fooled on the pass plays. That Ayersville tried to run 2 pass plays, and both times Alex Homeyer was right there on the back of the quarterback. So Rams need to make, in my opinion, make that adjustment to that off tackle play. And other than that, we should be good in the second half.
One more point I wanted to make in the second half. If you're the Rams, you got to keep an eye out for some kind of trick play. Coach Mickey's got a lot up his sleeve. We saw him run. He loves the fake punt, which he already ran that here tonight. So keep an eye out for that, because, if they catch Tinora sleeping, could come up for 6 for the Pilots.
Yeah, that 12-man on the field, that was huge, because the Rams would have had the ball probably, with the wind the way it's blowing, probably around, I'm guessing, probably the 30-yard line, if it wasn't blocked, because Homeyer was going straight to the ball. I don't think anybody was even paying attention to him.
Now, Owen Farrell was 8 of 13 in the first half, had 170 yards. 62% completion percentage, so another good half by the sophomore. Jacob Bishop had 3 catches for 44 yards. Dominic Graziani, 2 catches for 59. Josh Lieb had a catch for 4, and Trent DeLarber had catch for the touchdown reception on the play.
So you said, 13 passes and 3 runs?
Yes.
Tinora had 16 total plays
16
in the first
total
half.
plays,
wow.
correct.
Compared to how many Ayersville have? 40?
Seems like it.
Ayersville had 32 plays for 91 yards.
Wow. All right.
So Logan's got to go. If you want to listen to Want to listen to Logan? He's going to go down and talk to Michael Sebring on 105.7 The Bull. Then we're going to run down some halftime scores here from around the area. Here at 7-0, Tinora over Ayersville. Lima Bath, kind of surprising defiance, 14-0 Bath at the half. Liberty Center 21, Evergreen nothing at the half. Out of Glandorf 14, Salina nothing. All these are halftime scores. Northwood 6, Montpelier nothing. Eden 33, Hilltop nothing. Wayne Trace all over Antwerp 27-0. Lucas all over North Central 36-0. Clay with a 14-7 lead over Napoleon. Archibald 17, Wauseon 14. Bryan 15, Swanton nothing. Paulding with a 20-0 lead over Hicksville at the half. Edgerton, it's a game of the night in the area and definitely the game of the night in the GMC. Edgerton 21, Fairview 12. Patrick Henry 28, Delta 3. Liberty Benton 28, Lipsick nothing. Columbus Grove, Coach Schaefer and the Bulldogs all over Crestview 42-0 at the half. And Shawnee 14, Van Wert 13 at the end of the first quarter is the last update on that one. So back here, again, the Rams 7, Ayersville nothing. We'll be back after this timeout. We're going to thank our sponsors as we had minimal time to do that as the Tinora Band takes the field. If you want to, switch over, listen to Logan. But don't forget, come right back here. We'll be back. The second half action in about 10 minutes here on Tinora Rams Live.
Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Here at Patriot Outdoors Hunting, we are driven by one single goal: to show support to military service members through the therapy of the outdoors. Patriot Outdoors Hunting is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping America's service members after their time on the battlefield has ended. One of the ways we help these brave individuals is through the therapy of the outdoors. If you are a veteran or know a veteran who would enjoy an outdoor experience, please share their name and contact information with us. Patriot Outdoors also invites all veterans to register with us. Each month, we will pick winners of Patriot's outdoor gear, as well as notify veterans of upcoming events. Registering with us will also enter you into our Hunts of a Lifetime each year. These trips include deer, turkey, and wild boar. To help fund a veteran on an excursion or to donate a product or service to allow more veterans to take part, please contact us at patriotoutdoorshunting@gmail.com or call Jeremy at 419-579-0427. Patriot Outdoors Hunting, connecting veterans with the outdoors, home of the free because of the brave.
Are you tired of losing money on your 401k or other retirement accounts? Well, you're not alone. Do what many area residents have done and call Postgame Insurance and Investments. With safe money strategies offered to you by PI&I, you can still have the benefits of market earnings without the risk of taking market loss. Sound too good to be true? Give us a call, and with experienced agents at PI&I will work with you to understand how you can do just that. If you're more interested in the CD-style accounts but are fed up with low CD rates, PI&I agents can set you up with an account with rates currently as high as 5.5% fixed, with certain restrictions apply. Call us today at 419-782-2500 to help you set up a plan that meets your investment goals. That's 782-2500. Postgame Insurance and Investments, protecting everything you've worked for.
Hey you! Are you tired of staring at the same dingy colors at your home or business? Prosperity Painting is here to help change that. Prosperity Painting is a local painting contractor specializing in interior and exterior painting for residential and commercial homes and buildings. No job is too big. No job is too small for Prosperity Painting. Everything from painting, staining, epoxy floors, and wallpaper removal. Prosperity Painting is here to brighten up your life. They will make your old look new again. Check out Prosperity Painting and its amazing portfolio of work on their Facebook page. And be sure to give Mike a call for a quote at 419-789-0939. Prosperity Painting says, Go Rams! Schlegel Family Farms is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams. Tinora alums, the Schlegels, Chris, Becca, Kennedy, Ian, and Lucas say, Let's go Rams! Clay Fote of Shelter Insurance is here to help you with all of your insurance needs. From home to car to personal to business insurance, Clay is happy to help his customers. As your shelter agent, Clay Fote can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price, while providing the highest quality service you expect from your insurance agent. Contact Clay Fote at 419-576-5640. Clay is available for both calls and texts, or stop into the office and visit Clay at 424 Clinton Street in Defiance. Clay's hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., or by appointment. Clay Fote of Shelter Insurance, a proud Tinora alum, says, Let's go Rams! Signs Excavating of Defiance, Ohio offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating has a full offering of excavation and trucking services, including stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, and drainage work. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any heavy-duty equipment hauling needs. Located at 2147 State Route 66 North, Signs Excavating has been family-owned and operated since 1999. Contact them online at signsexcavating.com or on Signs Excavating on Facebook. Brad and Josh at Signs Excavating say, Let's go, Rams! Stark Brothers Advertising of Defiance is here to help you grow your business. If you are a business, new or old, looking to improve your customer reach, Stark Brothers Advertising is here to help you and to get your name to stand out from the others. Contact Brian Stark at Stark Brothers Advertising for more information at 419-438-2063. Stark Brothers Advertising, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams. Has life gotten too busy for lawn care? Are you tired of seeing weeds and dandelions in your front yard? We have the answer for you. Straight Line Outdoor Servicing, will take that burden of weekly lawn care off of your shoulders. If you're looking for routine lawn maintenance in the spring, summer, or fall, or need help just getting your lawn back in shape, we have the expertise and tools to get that job done right. From simple mowing to landscaping, into the winter months of business lot snow plowing, Straight Line Outdoor is here for whatever your outdoor needs. Current customer Tiffany says,
"They always do a great job fertilizing my yard. Easy payment and a fast response time. I highly recommend them. They'll make your life easy and your yard pretty."
Get your lawn and lawnscaping back in order. Give Straight Line Outdoor a call at 419-576-2663 or visit their website at straightlineoutdoor.com. Founded in 1997, Straight Line Outdoor is a proud sponsor of Justin F. Caressel Stadium and Tinora student athletes. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Weber Materials and Weber Building Materials is here to serve you and all of your building material needs. Weber Materials is a prominent regional sales and marketer of aggregate for your work site. We take pride in the quality of our work and the integrity of our roots. We also take pride in you, our customer. Our focus is to deliver quality aggregates safely and timely to our valued customers whom we call friends. Call for a quote or more info at 419-394-8870 or check out WeberMaterials.com. Tinora alum Kevin Weber, owner of Weber Materials, says, "Let's go Rams." The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams.
Did you know that we have a shop right here in Defiance that specializes in gas and electric golf cart repair? Aftershock Carts is a full-service shop and has been building, customizing, and repairing golf carts for years. Aftershock Carts has a huge supply of new Trojan batteries and any part you need for your cart. Located at 8144 State Route 15 in Defiance, 784-1806, and online at aftershockcarts.com. Stop out and look for the building with the cart on top.
For any of your auto body or collision needs, be sure to check out Bat & Stevens Body Shop, voted the #1 body shop in Northwest Ohio by Crescent News readers. Give them a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate.
Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. Brother Tacos works endlessly with the help of their kids to bring you the best authentic Mexican food to Defiance and the surrounding areas. Brother Taco is a family-owned and operated catering service and a pop-up food vendor. No matter where we are or how we're serving, we have one goal in mind, to make you and your guests feel like family. Please call or text today at 567-344-0055. Brother Tacos is here to share their food with you. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. Clubhouse Pizza & A is your small-town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza & A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza & A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams. Ladies, are you
back? Closing out the halftime festivities. Rams with a 7-0 lead here. Tinora will get the ball to start the second half. And we got to give a shout out to the Tinora Rams volleyball team that went 22-0 this season during the regular season. Just a second time in school history. And they captured the GMC championship last night at Edgerton, 7-0. So congratulations to Coach Haggerty and all the Lady Rams. 22-0 regular season, and a GMC championship they will play here Wednesday to start the opening round of the volleyball tournament. Second half underway here. Dominic Graziani scoops up a ball at the 15, gets across the 20, 25, 30, 35, pushed out of bounds into the Rams bench. Good return by Graziani. Let's see what first half adjustments the Rams can make here into the second half, because Ayersville controlled the ball the majority of the first half and basically played keep away from the Tinora offense, guys.
Yeah, they sure did. I was just kind of watching the referees down here throwing the ball around. Hopefully the Rams made some adjustments, both offensively and defensively. But, Ayersville did a nice job of controlling the ball in the first half and still are behind on the scoreboard. But that can change in an instant.
Farrell starts, pitches to Devin Llewellyn. First carry for him. Gets across the 35 to the 36. Gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for Tinora. Again, Tinora held to negative yards rushing in the first half, had just 3 carries for negative 6 yards.
Tell you what, guys, one thing I'd like to see out of the Rams is, maybe a change in tempo. That's always kind of like that extra factor to the game that you can see. Ayersville's really used to the right now slow, methodical drives and things like that. So Tinora can maybe change the pace here. I think they'd really help their offensive drive.
Farrell, straight back drop, fires it out there. Ball's caught by Graziani at the 40, across the 45, close to the 50. That's going to be enough for a Tinora first down. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Rams opening up the second half here with some big yardage here. 1st and 10, just short of the 50. Graziani stepped out of bounds at the 46. 11:05 here in the third quarter. 7-0 Tinora.
That last run play by Devin Llewellyn, he really he had a lane outside. I'd like to have seen him just kind of turn the jets on. Rams did a nice job of getting the ball out around the outside. They're trying to run the ball in the middle earlier. Nothing there. Got around the outside there, and I think there was something there.
Dylan Shively had about a 3-second start before everybody else. He was really anxious to get downfield there. So the Rams will march back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from their own 41.
Should be no reason for that one because he's supposed to be watching the ball. So same thing I tell our kids all the time. Your receivers, you're not even listening to the cadence. You just look at the ball. You move when the ball moves.
Thanks to Mr. Beckman for supplying us some of our GMC scores tonight, along with AJ and the ticker. We appreciate that. 3 receivers near side, 2 far side, empty backfield. Farrell under pressure, fires it out. Jacob Bishop with a catch. Diving catch just before the 50. Pressure supplied. Farrell got rid of it. Bishop dove for it. Caught it at the Tinora 48. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And nice play to get the ball out quick. Ayersville is going to bring pressure on that. They're not going to let Farrell sit back there and throw the ball. So they're going to have to have outlet passes each time they run a pass route.
2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. One back to the left of Llewellyn. Farrell under pressure. Turns the other way. Gets rid of it. Gets drilled as the pass goes flying into the Pilots bench.
Nice job getting it out of bounds.
And again, I apologize. I can't see who the player was for the Pilots, but he put a hurting on Owen Farrell. That was Logan Clark. Thank you, Logan, with the great camera work. And we listened to your interview at the half with Michael. By the way, that was a good interview. Yeah, good job.
It was a good time talking to Mike, that's for sure.
That's why we had to get the volleyball shot up. You're really begging for this spot on the podcast to talk about volleyball.
I know it.
4 receivers near side, 1 far side on this 3rd and 8 for the Rams. Pass out on the far sideline, caught by Graziani at the sticks. He moves forward into Pilot territory at the 40, then falls down to the 38. That's a first down to Nora.
Guys, Ayersville brought pressure again. The Rams were set up for it. Dominic did a great job. He ran 11 yards, or 9 yards, I guess, turned right at the sticks, caught the ball, and made a guy miss there and got some extra yards after the catch.
Dominic's playing fantastic tonight. And Owen Farrell, it's almost like he has a sixth sense. Making such good reads tonight.
Definitely knows where his pass routes are.
3 receivers near side, 2 far side, empty backfield. Ball's on the far side hash. Farrell again takes a snap, turns under pressure, steps up in the pocket, fires. No, he does not. He went to throw it, and he's sacked back at the Ayersville 46. Loss of 7 on the play.
Guys, once again, I think Ayersville only brought 4. And was able to get to the quarterback.
Well, that's what we talked about earlier, winning the battle in the trenches. I'd say at this point in the game, I think Ayersville is truly dominating the trenches.
Yeah, I agree.
On the offensive and defensive side of the ball, really pressuring Farrell right now. Though that last play, I thought Farrell was almost going to flip it to Homeyer.
That's what I thought.
It kind of looked like he's going to flip it to the offensive lineman, Alex Homeyer, and maybe run with it, but that would have been a heck of a play. Probably play of the week then.
2nd and 17, balls back at the 46. Pass out of the backfield. Leib catches at the 50, makes a man miss. 45-40. 35-30, 25, he's tripped off. Going to be close to a first down. I think he has it. It was 2nd and 17. Leib with a catch out of the backfield. I think he got 18, and he does. That's a Tinora first down, brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance.
Can even get slow getting up over here on the sideline. They actually stop play, so he'll have to come out for at least one play.
A nice catch and several moves out here by Josh Leib on the near sideline right in front of the Rams bench. Coach Churchill is right.
Did they call timeout?
I think
Ayersville had to have called timeout because they're not allowed to be on the field like this.
There's no. I didn't see the official signal timeout.
I would snap the ball and go if they didn't call a timeout.
The trainer is coming over to check on Torin. He said he was down over here by the Rams bench at about the 20.
If I was the Rams, I'd get to the line of scrimmage. I wouldn't even wait.
1st and 10, Tinora from their Ayersville 25. Tinora's up 7-0. 8:24 here in the 3rd quarter. Ball's on the near side hash. Rams bring 3 receivers near side, 1 far side, 1 back in the backfield. Looks like Trenton DeLarber lined up to the left of Farrell. Gives the ball to DeLarber, hitting the backfield, falls forward to the 25.
Wow. I don't know who that was from Ayersville, but came in like a line drive right through the line of scrimmage.
56. Who's 56, Keith? For the Ayersville. I can't read in the dark.
AJ's added the stats at the bottom of the screen when Tinora has the ball. The Rams live stats will show up above their logo. So another fantastic job by Dr. AJ down there. So you can see the Tinora live stats at the bottom. Farrell fires out there. Leib catches it at the 25-20. Falls forward to the 15 to the 13. That's going to be enough for a Tinora first down.
Another nice catch. Nice run by Josh Leib there.
Short passing game is definitely working here on this initial drive for the Rams to start the 3rd quarter.
Richardson Rams at the Ayersville 13-yard line.
Farrell 12 of 8 for 158 yards.
Timeout, Ayersville.
Timeout, Ayersville. The Pilots take a timeout. 7:26 to go here in the third quarter. Rams marching. They'll have 1st and 10 from the Pilot 13. Tinora leads 7-0. We'll take a brief timeout here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Ladies, are you looking for a new hairstyle? What about some new fancy nails? Jenny Bidlack and her fantastic crew at Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get you all fancied up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of fantastic services, including haircuts, highlights, coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you are their number one priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or simply visit their Facebook page for online booking. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack and her staff say, "Go Rams!" Who has the best pizza in the area? Well, for 4 of the last 5
Broadcasting booth. We saw Jenny down below, and she was sporting those fancy Halloween nails, Coach Hairchild.
Those things were pretty cool. A little Halloween theme. One of us it's a ghost on some nails. Had like a little spooky house on one of them. Pretty neat.
Yeah, so any of you females looking to get your nails done, get a hold of Jenny.
Yeah.
She had football nails a couple of weeks ago. She had volleyball nails. Now she got Halloween nails, and they look great. So get a hold of Jenny, Cut and Polished Hair Nail Salon. Here, Farrell fires out of the backfield, caught by leaping to 15, makes a man miss.
Nice move.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown, Josh Leib. Hauls in a pass, takes it in from 13 yards out. Rams lead 13-0, 7:19 to go here in the third quarter.
You said it, Logan. Nice move. Stuck the foot in the ground, made a miss, and went straight to the end zone.
Yeah, Leib just had one man to beat, and that's exactly what he did. Is he just stuck his foot in the ground, got vertical, and the rest was history.
Hey, you talk about with the I was getting ready to run a replay there.
Bishop's extra
Bishop
point
kick.
is up, or hits it right down the center.
Now you can run it, AJ. But no, that's the chance you take when you're blitzing everybody, and you leave that kind of open like that.
Rams.
Nice play call.
Short passing game. Definitely worked on that drive. 7:19 to go here in the third quarter. Tinora 14, Ayersville nothing. We'll be back right after this time out.
Who has the best pizza in the area? Well, for 4 of the last 5 years, it's Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker. From amazing subs to mouth-watering wings to their famous pickle pizza, Harold, Liz, and the crew are always making something spectacular for their customers. Drop into Drop Zone Pizzeria's 2 locations. In downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Or order by calling Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or Stryker at 419-990-2525. Online ordering is available at toasttab.com. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Drop Zone Pizzeria. The Drop Zone Pizzeria says, "Let's go, Rams!" Ensign's Pub in Defiance is home of the amazing...
Back here, Jacob Bishop tees it up at the 40. Rams with a 14-0 lead. Rams definitely came through on that initial drive of the third quarter. Talk about one of our great sponsors here after this kick. Leib hit off the side of his foot. Bishop hits it off the side of his foot. Jacob Bishop's kickoff goes into the Rams sideline. Going to be a penalty on the plays. I don't know if he kicked the tee or what, but it just went flying.
That's probably the worst kick I've seen Jacob Bishop kick.
So went out of bounds at the 35.
Yeah.
But thank you to Jewel Grain Company, who sponsors the Tinora Rams huddle camera utilized by the Tinora football team. So that volleyball team as well utilizes the huddle cam. So thank you to the Jewel Grain Company. They have 5 locations to serve you. They have grain seed and feed, fertilizer, and a bunch of other stuff to help you farmers out. JewelGrain.com for more information. But thank you to the Jewel Grain Company for sponsoring the huddle cam that the football and volleyball teams and basketball teams soon, right around the corner, probably a month away, will be putting
hard to believe
good use to that huddle cam. So thank you to the Jewel Grain Company. Back here, Knieven fakes handoff, actually, and Sigler keeps it, and he's tackled back at the 30 by a slew of Rams led by Trenton DeLarber, and Homeyer was in there. loss of about 4.
That's not considered a sack, is it?
I don't know.
I think so.
It almost kind of looked like, was the quarterback rolling out or was he getting ready to hand it off?
I don't
couldn't
know.
tell.
I thought he was going to try to hand it off, but he got tackled before he had a chance.
Yeah, DeLarber just bent the corner right around that edge and was able to, I guess, sack him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be considered, a sack or a tackle for loss.
Let's see if the Rams adjusted that off tackle play here.
2nd 13 from their own 32. 14-0 Rams. Handoff up the middle across the 40 for Ayersville. Torn Knieven on the carry. It's a respectable on this 3rd down attempt coming up. 3rd down and just under 5 for the Pilot offense. Pilots in the all-white jerseys with the gold numbers are really hard to read.
They look easy to read on the screen, folks, but
oh, good Lord, they're not.
Even from up here, it's
they
hard
are
to see.
Not that easy to read, I assure you. Sigler under center on this 3rd and 4. Knieven takes it off the left side, breaks through a couple tackles across the 45, falls forward to the 47. That's going to be a Pilot 1st down.
Josh Bishop may have just saved a touchdown there, guys. Knieven was seeing daylight, and Bishop brought him down by his foot. No, they did not make the adjustment to the off tackle.
I was going to say, Tony, I mean, they just keep running right to that B gap there, and
they're just pushing the ends out, pushing the other guys down, and the outside backers got to fill that gap. I mean, that's just that simple.
Ayersville's just setting up great blocking angles, and they're executing well at this point.
And, we're playing like a 5-2. I don't know why we're not playing a 5-3 or 4-4 against this.
Sproul in motion. Handoff goes to Knieven, goes off the right side of the Pilot offensive line. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd 10. Guys, we're all the way down to 5:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rams with a 14-0 lead. The last 2 weeks, the actual game time is just flying by.
Yeah, absolutely. Last week we would have been done by 9 o'clock had to not gone into overtime.
I think we actually went into half at actual 7:32.
I think it was, yeah.
Last week.
We were done before 9 o'clock. Had we not gone on overtime last week, that's for sure.
2nd 10 balls on the Pilots 47. We're going to have a false start on Ayersville. Should march the Pilots back 5 yards.
Guys, quick point I want to bring up. Trent DeLarber's getting in there on a lot of tackles. You know what position he's playing right now? Nose guard. Coach Helton had talked to me a little bit earlier in the week that they said, we're going to put Trent DeLarber there and see what kind of ruckus he can make. And he's making some plays down there in the trenches.
And we've saw that, Logan, over the last 20 years, like an undersized player like Dallas Dockenhouse a few years back just caused havoc at that position because you're so undersized. Yeah, you could be out-muscled, but you're so quick, you're just going to get off the ball and break that gap. And we've seen here tonight several times Trenton has just busted through there.
Trent's lined up right over the center right now.
2nd 15 balls on their own 42 for the Pilots, under 5 to go here in the 3rd. Handoff straight up the middle, goes nowhere. Maybe a gain of a yard on the play for the Pilots.
I'll tell you right now, he didn't shoot the gap and didn't beat anybody with his speed. But I tell you what, he stalemated with the center.
He's holding his own ground, that's for sure. I don't know what's his listed weight in there in the roster. I would say maybe a buck 60,
maybe. That might be heavy. Maybe with his pads on.
5'10", 160.
160. Look at that, Logan. You nailed that.
3rd and 4 for the Pilots from their own 43.
14.
3rd and 14 for the Pilots.
Straight, Keith.
Knieven straight ahead, runs into a brick wall, goes nowhere. No gain on the play. It's going to be 4th and 14 for the Pilots. Under 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rams 14, Ayersville nothing.
Not sure. That was just a straight dive play on 3rd and 14. I thought that maybe they were going to keep the Rams napping on that play or what?
Keith Brown, Coach Fairchild, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan, Dr. Kale up here on this Friday night. Getting a little chilly up here. We got these nice windbreakers on.
Windbreakers.
This is a really good job.
Keeps the wind off of you real nice. I think our punt returners are too far back.
Knieven will punt from his
boots this
30. High knuckleball kick. Running up is Trenton DeLarber. Catches it for a fair catch at his own 36. The Rams will take over. 1st and 10. 3:21 to go in the 3rd quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 14-0 Rams. And again, shout out to Harold from Drop Zone Pizzeria. Still got his trailer down there. And I don't know, they probably sold 100 pizzas before 6 o'clock, I would guess.
I think there's still people down there waiting.
And there's still people down there waiting in line.
Someone was walking away with 10 pizzas at one point.
Yes.
Just one person.
Yeah, there was a couple people who walked away with multiple pizzas.
Boy, oh boy. That is good pizza. If you guys haven't tried Drop Zone Pizza and Stryker in Ayersville, get on out there this weekend. Got Indians baseball tomorrow at 1. We got Buckeyes football. Get a pizza before the football game. They open at 4. Pass out of the backfield. Cooper Ruppel makes the catch.
DeLarber.
Trenton DeLarber makes the catch. The 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Pushed out of bounds at the Ayersville 38-yard line. Another little short pass out of the backfield. This one hauled in by Trenton DeLarber. But that short pass game here, guys, is just carving up this Pilots defense here in the third.
Yeah, they keep bringing the blitz, and it's just the Rams are just shooting it out there to the outside. Timeout, Ayersville.
Pilots, timeout. 3:06 to go here in the third. 14-0 Tinora on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout and be back right after this.
Ensign's Pub in Defiance is home of the amazing hot beef sandwich and the hot beef challenge. Weekday specials and ice cold beverages are also on tap at the pub. Flat Top Tuesdays, Manhattan Thursdays, Fried Bologna Fridays, and Chili Dog Saturdays are just a few of the specials. And happy hour runs daily from 4 to 7 p.m. Located at 611 Auto Avenue, Ensign's Pub is the home of great food and fun times. Call 419-785-4642 or check out their Facebook page. Ensign's Pub is closed on Sunday and Monday, but Brandon Ensign and his fantastic crew at Ensign's Pub also have the Tinora Rams on their TVs. So stop in before or after the game at Ensign's Pub for the best hot beef sandwiches anywhere.
3:06 to go here in the third out of the Pilot timeout. Rams trying to put together their second drive here in the third quarter. Josh Lieb took one in at the 7:19 mark from 13 yards from Owen Farrell. Farrell, 15-21 for 232 yards, guys.
Yeah, he's turning it up here. Like I said, it's just Ayersville just throwing it outside. And really, I mean, if you want to talk about Owen Farrell's passing yards, he's probably only thrown the ball 30 yards.
In the air, actual air time, right.
Other than those couple of big long passes, but he's, guys are making a nice job catching the ball and making people miss after the catch.
Rams and the All Blacks going left to right. 3 receivers to the short side of the field, 2 to the far side, empty backfield. Owen Farrell all alone in the shotgun. Press Dominic Graziani takes a direct snap, actually. Graziani goes forward, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. As we've seen through the first 3 games when Dom was a quarterback, all eyes are on Graziani when he's in the backfield all alone.
Yeah, it didn't fool anybody.
One of these times, I think Dom's just going to fire a pass out of that, and it's going to have a receiver wide open somewhere on the field.
I said he runs up the line of scrimmage like that on a draw play, and then just do a little Tim Tebow jump pass over the middle and send somebody running.
Farrell back at the quarterback position, empty backfield in the second 9 from the Pilots 39. 3 receivers far side, 2 near side. Fires out of the backfield, hits Bishop at the 35, falls forward to the 33. Gain of 6. Going to bring up third down and short for the Tinora offense. Third and a long 2.
Another nice catch, and Bishop was able to make another guy miss, as we've been saying over and over again. Receivers doing a nice job catching the ball and then getting yards after the catch.
As we said, if they're just joining us, AJ's added the stats to the bottom of the screen right underneath the Rams logo. You see Owen Farrell, 16-22 for 238 yards and 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 3 from the Pilot 33. Ball's on the near side hash. 2 receivers to the short side, 3 to the far side. DeLarber in motion. Graziani fires it out. Hits a receiver, Josh Lieb. Lieb spins, and he gets the first down. Lieb caught it at about the 36. Made a mad miss. Got to the 30, spun off a tackler and lunged for a first down and picked it up.
Yeah, Tinora just sends a guy in motion, tries to get the eyes off that wide receiver screen. They try to run to the left side of the field, but unfortunately, Tinora didn't really secure that block out wide, but Josh Lieb is just able to make a play out of that and secure the first down for the Rams.
Down to 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. Rams 14, Pilots nothing. Rams driving again, have a 1st and 10 at the Pilot 29. Empty backfield again. 5 receivers go out in the route. Farrell under pressure, brought down at the 40. Ball gets jarred loose all the way back to the 45. One of the linemen fall on top of it. I think that was Homeyer, but a huge loss on first down for the Tinora offense way back to the Pilot 45. It was on the 29.
16 yards.
Yeah, and that was none other than number 44 for the Pilots, Torrin Knieven. He gets a lot of recognition for the offensive side of the ball, but you can't forget that he's a quality linebacker as well. And again,
he is.
In the backfield, making that huge play for the Pilots there.
Yeah, he blitzed, and Rams didn't pick it up, and he was there too fast before Owen could even make a move.
2nd and 26 coming up for the Rams as we're down to 35 seconds and winding here in the third quarter. Ball's on the far side hash. 5 receivers again go out in the route. Farrell fires a quick pass to DeLarber, catches at the 45, gets close.
Slipped and fell.
Yeah, well, tried to cut up field and he fell down about the 43, so a short gain of maybe 3 on the play is going to bring up third and very long all the way down to the church.
Guys, they're bringing the backers. If they're going to bring the backers, just run it underneath route, a little curl route in the middle of the field. You're going to be able to get about 10 out of that every time if they're going to continue to blitz like that.
That's the end of the third quarter here at Justin F. Russell Stadium. Tinora 14, Ayersville nothing. We'll be back on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard for the fourth quarter finish.
Fairchild Family Chiropractic is happy to announce that Dr. Kayla is now accepting new patients. Long-term wellness continues to be our goal for families of Northwest Ohio. We help you achieve this goal by working closely with you and personalizing your treatment plan based on your needs. Come see Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla at 100 Stadium Drive in Defiance or give them a call, 419-576-5070, to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla, proud members of the Tinora Athletic Boosters, say go Rams. A special thank you to the families of Laura Kepi, a longtime Tinora Rams supporter, and Wes and Vicky Zwiebel. Another big thanks goes out to Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon for supporting the Tinora Rams and all of us here at Tinora Rams Live the past few seasons. You smell that burger? It's coming from the Firestone Tavern. For 3 straight years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also a go-to for wood-fired pizza, great appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their...
Back here, 14-0 Rams as we start the fourth quarter. Defiance still being shut out, guys, as they start the fourth quarter over at Lima Bath. Wildcats with a 14-0 lead. Back here, Farrell drops back, fires out. Headed for Jacob Bishop at the 20. It was 3rd and 24, and just overthrew Jake by about 3 inches.
Well, Farrell took a licking on that one.
Yes,
I don't know if you guys saw that. He was under pressure, and oh boy, he was planted into the ground on that one.
That's the second time tonight that Owen Farrell has just been smashed by the Pilots defense, and he's not that big to begin with.
That's one of those where he stopped to make that throw, and you want to keep rolling. You want to keep running. That throw's got to be on the run, so you don't take that hit. He stopped and just missed that throw, though. That was a good pass route, good play call there to get the ball down the field, and just a little bit long for Jacob.
Bishop back to punt. I think this is the first punt of the night for Bishop.
Yes.
4th and 24 for the Rams, and we have a whistle as the snap comes back to Bishop. Flag in the Pilots' backfield, probably delay of game on Tinora. Yep. That'll push him back 5 yards. Bishop averaging 35 yards per punt here this 2024 season. Again, thanks to Matt for bringing up the pregame food for us again. Last week we had bratwurst. Tonight, delicious sandwiches. Roast beef is
having an earthquake.
Wind's picking up a bit here.
Everything, the whole press box just shook.
Bishop, high end over end kick. Hits at the 15, rolls, takes a big Ram roll. The Rams are watching it roll down to the G at the goal line, and Dominic Graziani touches it at the 1 yard line. Pilots will start 1st and 10 from their 1.
That was into the wind, too, guys. That was a great kick by Jacob Bishop into the wind and pinned the Pilots back deep again. This is worse than the starting field position they had on the slip kickoff.
11:42 on your fourth quarter clock. Rams 14, Ayersville nothing on the Fairchild Family Chiropractic replay. Stay tuned. We'll have the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show, and the Rams win. We'll have the Higbee Embroidery player of the game and the Patriot Outdoor Hunting play of the game. 3 backs in the backfield, inside handoff for the Pilots. Gets the ball out of the shadow of their own goalpost to the 5 yard line at least. Carry for the Pilots was by, I think it was Tucker Sproul. sophomore on the carry for.
Oh my gosh, my whole 8th grade football team's down here, yelling at me.
Coach Fairchild getting a shout out down here to our bottom right.
I tell you guys, if you want to watch an 8th grade football team, these guys are pretty good. We just had a battle on our hands yesterday to finish a Wayne Trace game that was quite the battle.
2nd and 7. Knieven breaks free, lunges for a first down. He may be just short as a late flag comes flying in from way back in the secondary. Knieven took it off the right side, got to the 10, fell forward to close to the 11.
Holding on Ayersville was
That
a
was
signal
from, I don't know how whoever threw that saw because he threw it from 30 yards away.
Yeah, he was.
Must have been obvious.
Yeah.
It's a great play by Dylan Shively for the Rams there. Great pursuit angle, and him playing at the defensive back position was able to make that tackle.
Going back to my shout out to my 8th grade guys, they played tough last night and squeaked out a win against Wayne Trace and kept us in the running for a GMC championship in the 8th grade. But we scored with 12 seconds on the clock. Zayden Nort broke off a big long run for a touchdown and kept us in the running for a GMC championship.
Huge win. 2nd 7 for the Pilots. Handoff off the left side. Goes across the 5 to the 6 to the 7. Gain of about 3. It's going to be 3rd and short for Ayersville coming up here. 10-25 and winding here in the 4th quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Rams 14, Ayersville nothing.
Guys down here like we're on game day or something.
College game day. College game day was awesome last Saturday. Finally made a field goal, that kid did. He had on just McCauley shoes.
I don't know if you can get him with that camera here or not. I doubt it.
3rd and 4 here. Up the middle goes nowhere. No gain on the play on the 3rd and 4. That's going to bring the Pilots special teams out. Another fantastic stop by the Rams defense.
Game day is going to be at Oregon this week, right? For the Buckeye game?
Yep.
Eugene. Yeah. Well, that's probably an early start, being out on
7:30.
7:30,
yeah.
Rams send the Larber back, and the Pilots, Knieven will be kicking from his own end zone.
See if Holmeyer.
Keep an eye out for Alex Holmeyer here. Almost had a pump blocked.
Okay, we only have 11 this time.
2nd quarter. Knieven gets the snap. Here comes Holmeyer. Doesn't get there. DeLarber with the catch. Makes a man miss. Bounces outside. Gets to the 30, and a flag comes flying in. Really sure.
Mask.
Yeah, it has to be because there's nobody else but Holmeyer there.
I thought he said face mask, but now he's pointing towards the Rams.
I didn't see anybody else out there other than DeLarber.
5-yard face mask. Must be calling that on DeLarber, I'm guessing, from where the flag was thrown. I'm saying DeLarber probably tried to high face the guy, stiff arm him.
Stiff arm and grab some face masks. Looking at the stats through as we're here in the 4th quarter with 9:06 to go. Rams starting to catch up total plays. Rams have 33 total plays to the Pilots 42. Tinora 219 total yards. Pilots have 110. Owen Farrell 18 of 25 for 244 and 2 scores and that 1 interception. Rams still struggling to run the ball. 8 rushes for minus 25 yards. Pilots have 42 rushes for 110 yards. Rams break the huddle 1st and 10 from the Pilot 37. Empty backfield, 5 receivers. As a man in motion comes, gets the inside handoff. Jacob Bishop on the jet sweep.
Stay outside with that. Use the speed. Try to cut it up too soon.
Bishop with a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9 as we hit the 9-minute mark here. In the 4th quarter at Justin F. Cresswell Stadium. Decent crowd here tonight. Not our usual crowd. You know, both teams are coming in here undefeated in the GMC like we saw last year at Ayersville.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic crowd and a instant classic game.
Yeah.
That came down to basically the last drive, and Dominic Graziani drove the Rams 80 yards in under 2 minutes and sealed the game with an interception.
Got Dom out here.
Farrell back to pass, drops the ball, picks it up, fires it over the middle to
catch.
Bishop, catches it at the Pilots 32. Gain of about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down for Tinora. 3rd and about 4 as we hit the 8-minute mark here. the fourth quarter. Your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Thanks for joining us here on this Friday night, or if you're listening on the radio, Sunday, WDCM, or the Woo. We appreciate you guys listening on Sunday to Keith Brown, Coach Fairchild, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan, and Dr. Kayla.
I got Dominic Graziano here, 101 guys. I'd like to see them do like a little stop and go with Dom and then just throw it to the end zone, let Dom go up and make a play.
One receiver near side, three far side. Farrell back to pass, throws it over the middle. Shively out there, just out of his reach. Pass falls incomplete in the Tinora end zone. It's going to bring up fourth down for the Tinora offense. 4th and 4 from the Pilot 31.
Got to lay out for that, Dylan.
Yeah, it was just one of those. He was open. It just couldn't connect up on that.
7:37 on your fourth quarter clock.
It's a little bit with Owen. I noticed he's got to develop a little touch on the ball. He zips everything, throws everything, kind of ropes it in there. That's where I talk about, when you got to throw a kid open, throw it out there, air it out. He's got to step on him, throw it up there, and let him run to it. Let him beat that defender.
Graziani switches to the far side of the field. He's the lone receiver out there. Play clock's down to 2. Rams are going to have to burn a timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza, and they stop out before or after the game. Probably after the game. Have some fantastic Clubhouse Pizza and some fantastic wings out there by Jason and Rachel, and some ice-cold beverages also on hand at the Clubhouse Pizza in Nay. Rams next week will be over at Paulding. Speaking of wings, Logan.
Yeah, they've got some to die for smoked wings.
We got to find out where those come from.
What the name is, yeah.
Yep.
If anybody knows, let us know.
Red Angel Pizza, usually on tap by Tyler Aaron. Tyler, the Paulding athletic director, does a fantastic job over there at Paulding. One of my favorite places to go. Enjoy talking to Tyler whenever we go over to Paulding. So we'll be in Paulding next week, and then we finish out the regular season here at Sonora, Week 10 versus the high-flying Edgerton Bulldogs. Last score that I saw, Edgerton was ahead of Fairview by a score of 21-12.
Tony, you had kind of talked about Owen Farrell and him zipping everything. I think that's something that's going to come with more experience, too. He's just a sophomore, and he's going to continue to go through those growing pains.
4th and 4 for the Rams. Farrell throws it out of the backfield off the hands of DeLarber. I don't think he would have had a first down anyways because the Pilots were waiting in the wings for DeLarber. So the Pilots will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31. Pilots trail by 14 with 7:33 to go on your fourth quarter game clock.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to get the first down either, Keith. That was about the 12th time we've gone to that well, and the Pilots are on that one. I don't think he would have had to make somebody miss big time on that one.
Bulldogs of Defiance Win Street's going to take a hit tonight. They trail Lima Bath 21-0 in the fourth quarter. Handoff Knieven off the left side of the Pilots' offensive line plunges forward for a gain of about 3. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 for Ayersville as the fourth quarter clock continues to click away. We're under 7:20 up here. And the wind actually seems like it's picking up more rather than dying.
I was just going to say the same thing. It seems like it's wind was supposed to die down today. I thought once nightfall hit, but not the case tonight. Staying windy.
Clay 21, Napoleon 14.
Ooh, Napoleon making a game out of that.
2nd and 7.
Oh, false start.
Back to pass. Sigler throws it out there. Pass is picked off by Mason McQuillan. 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. McQuillan takes it back for a pick 6 for 40 yards. McQuillan takes it home. Rams with a 20-0 lead on the McQuillan pick 6.
Yeah, just a great play by McQuillan. That ball sailed a little bit away from the Pilots there and was able to come up with a nice interception, and it's always a good thing when you can finish in the end zone for 6.
A couple of nice blocks down there by some of the linemen that saw that happen and take off. Just a way to turn the Jets on Mr. McQuillan.
Bishop on for the extra point for Tinora. Graziani on the hold. Bishop kicking into now a stiff breeze here at Tinora High School. Kick is up by Jacob, and it is good. So with 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter, the McQuillan pick six puts the Rams up after the Bishop extra point by a score of 21-0 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll be back right after this time out.
You smell that burger? Ah, it's coming from the Firestone Tavern. For 3 straight years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also a go-to for wood-fired pizza, great appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their customers. Be sure to stop out after the game tonight for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. In a hurry? Give Firestone Tavern a call at 419-785-4015. Online ordering is also available at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to the Tinora student athletes. Local farmers.
6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. 21-0 Tinora after the McQuillan pick six. Bishop has the ball at the 40. He's getting ready to kick it deep to the Ayersville Pilots. Coach Fairchild still getting shout-outs down here by his kids that he coaches. It's pretty awesome of the boys to stick around here and keep hollering for Coach Fairchild to give him a shout-out. Bishop's deep line drive kick all the way back to the 6. Ball's knocked, kicked by the Pilots, scoops it up across the 15, 20, and he is brought down as soon as he gets to the 20.
Ripped his head off.
Bosselman just laid out the returner for the Pilots.
Oh, he's going to come away with her head or the helmet or one or the other or both.
Replay brought to you by Dr. Fairchild Kelly Chiropractic.
Oh.
Wow.
Right around the neck.
Having trouble seeing the Ayersville Pilot number, so I apologize for that. But whoever that ball carrier was probably will come and see Dr. AJ next week.
Get that neck fixed.
First and 10 Pilots from their own 20. 6:33 to go here. Rams 21, Ayersville nothing. Fake pitch out to Knieven. Inside handoff. I think that goes to Sproul. He gets it to the 30. Close to the 30. That's going to be close to a Pilot's first down. That play's been very successful tonight for the Pilots.
Yeah, just leaving that big gap there off tackle.
I mean, it's fooled me 3 or 4 times, and of course I can't see well to begin with. So, 2nd and 1 for the Pilots from their own 29 as we hit the 6-minute mark here at Justin F. Kressel Stadium on this Friday night. We have a whistle, and we have a flag from the umpire. We have a false start on the Pilots. That's going to march them back 5 yards. It was 2nd and 1. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now.
Keith, don't feel bad about the numbers because I'm having a hard time seeing them. I'm looking at a camera screen right now.
I mean, the Ayersville Pilots Athletic Boosters has done a fantastic job in the last 6 months. But if they could buy Ayersville some new jerseys next year, you would get 1,000 shout-outs from broadcasters, I assure you. Handoff straight up the middle. Knieven busts across the 30. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he has it.
Yeah, they've got it.
But it's really hard to see these numbers from where we're at. You guys, as Logan and Dr. AJ and Tony said, you can see them at home on the TV, but where we're at up here, it just looks like a big blur of 2 numbers together.
Yeah, I have to zoom down and look down at our little monitor we have here to see who's who.
First and 10 Pilots from their own 31, 3 backs in the backfield. Sigler
fumble.
Hands it off to the third back through, and the ball goes flying on the ground. Pilots jump on top of it. I think that was Tucker Sproul.
Luckily that ball hit the ground, Logan, because there was another big hole there.
Yeah, there was. I mean, that could have gone for a huge gain for the Pilots.
Actually wound up with a gain of 2 after the fumble. It's going to be 2nd and 8 as we hit the 5-minute mark here. Stay tuned. We'll have the Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game and the Patriot Outdoor Hunting Play of the Game. Ball's in the center of the hash. Knieven takes the handoff, tries to bounce it outside, and he is tackled by the entire Rams defense. It seems like, led by who else? Alex Schablin.
Actually, that wasn't Knieven. That's a 24 or 34.
Probably 24. Garrett McConnell. 44-24. It all looks the same up here. Down to 4:20 here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 21-0 Tinora here in the fourth quarter. Inside handoff to the Pilots.
Another big pop. I'm not sure who was involved in that.
That was Sproul on the inside handoff there. Sproul, gain of about 2. It's going to bring up fourth down, 4th and 5 from their own 36 as the clock rolls and rolls and rolls.
It's Cooper Farrell
under 4.
Smack.
Cooper with a huge play last week at Wayne Trace. Coming in for the defensive end spot. Inside handoff. Tucker Sproul gets brought down by who else? There's that man, Alex Homeyer. And if Northwest Ohio doesn't know who Alex Homeyer is by now, he is just dominating. Him and Alex Shovlin have been just dominating on defense. The Rams going for their 3rd straight shutout. Looking pretty good with 3:37 to go on your fourth quarter clock here on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Is 21-0 Tinora. Rams shut out.
DeLarber and Shively come out of the game.
Antwerp last week shut out Wayne Trace in overtime and shutting out the Pilots here tonight. Graziani and Bishop come near side. 2 backs in the backfield. Farrell in the shotgun. Whistle. Flag.
On the Rams. They didn't see anybody do anything. Didn't have a chance to. I don't think. They just got to the line of scrimmage.
Going to march the Rams back 5 yards as
Fairview's coming back on Paulding.
Edgerton.
Or Edgerton, I'm sorry.
Edgerton.
On Edgerton. It's 21-19.
5 minutes to go in the third, says Brett. Thank you, Brett Beckman. Cross the Field podcast. I was on with them guys a couple nights ago.
There you go, top of the screen there.
1st and 15 from their own 41 for the Rams. Farrell gives it to Llewellyn. Devin across the 40, falls forward to the Pilot 38-yard line.
Cooper Farrell had a hold of him, trying to pull him for more yards.
Rams, I think, just trying to get into positive yards on the rushing side of the ball. Coming into this series, Rams had 10 rushes for minus 24 yards. Of course, the rushing yards include sacks.
Right,
so
which we've lost some.
Farrell has a couple big plays where he lost probably 30 total yards. 2nd and 12 from the Pilot 38, under 3 to go here. 2 backs behind Owen Farrell. Owen Farrell gives the ball to Cooper Ruppflugel, bounces off a couple tacklers, spins, and still is brought down for a 1-yard loss. Stay tuned. After the game, we'll have interview from Coach Becker. We'll have our Pregame embroidery player of the game, and we'll have our Patriot Outdoor recipient of the play of the game. Which we got to decide that coming up here, guys. Hopefully we have a break so we can discuss some of this. Well, it's not looking good for a timeout. 3rd and 14 for the Rams. Balls on the Pilot 40. Far side hash. The Rams and the All Blacks tonight. Hand off to Llewellyn. Tries to bounce it out outside, and he is hit at the 40 and gets spun down. Third and 4th and 14 for the Pilots. Under 2 to go here. 1:35 and winding. Play clock's at 15. Rams are still back in the huddle. Timeout on the field with 1:15 to go here on this 4th and 14. We'll be back right after this here on Tinora Rams Live with Tinora leading 14-0.
Local farmers, do you need the best crop insurance in the area? If so, Hall Crop Insurance is here to help. Contact Agent Chad Hall at 419-576-6140 for all of your crop insurance needs. Underwriter Nikki Geisinger is also available to assist at 866-341-2767. The staff at Hall Crop Insurance takes pride in their ability to serve their customers. If you need to talk to an agent or have questions about your policy, please give Chad or Nikki a call. Hall Crop Insurance wishes the best to all Tinora teams this season. Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery.
Back out of the timeout, 1:15 to go here. 21-0 Rams here at Justin F. Carresso Stadium. Turning into a chilly evening. They said his wind was supposed to stop about 7:30. It's actually picked up, and it's probably blowing about 15 miles an hour up here on top of the Tinora press box. Bishop back to kick for just a second time tonight. Jacob with the line drive kick. Hits at the 10. Rolls. Continues to roll. Devin Llewellyn down there. Stops it. Oh, he stopped it at the 1. They're going to say that either he or the ball went into the end zone. So the Pilots will have the ball first and 10 from their own 20 with 1:06 to go here on your fourth quarter game clock. Almost had him pinned deep again. Llewellyn just barely touched the goal line, apparently, with
it was kind of a
attempted
late
save.
ball with him laying right there. I mean, like, that was either he was or he wasn't. Kind of 1:06 left in the game.
3 backs in the backfield for Sigler, freshman quarterback. Hands it off up the middle. Inside handoff goes for a gain of maybe a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Pilots. River Rivalry goes the victory bell, and the Rams are going to take home the victory bell again here in 2024. Last year, Coach Becker was ringing that thing, snuck up behind us as we were leaving, and scared us as Knieven breaks free. 35, 40, 45, 50 into Tinora territory. Tackled at the Tinora 45 with 20 seconds on the fourth quarter clock. Rams with a 21-0 lead. But last year, we were walking out of the stadium. We were about the only ones left other than the coaching staff. We didn't know it at the time. But Coach Becker came up behind us on a gator and just started ringing that victory bell and just about scared us witless. Handoff to Knieven, goes off the right side, plows through again across the 40 down to the Tinora 35. 8 seconds on the clock. Clock stops to move the chains.
The referee just said roll the clock.
He said roll it. And that should be the final play here from Justin F. Carresso Stadium. Final from Tinora High School. The Rams come away with their 3rd straight shutout and walk away with a 20-0 win over the River Rivalry. Ayersville Pilots. Rams improve to 5-3 overall, go to 5-0 in the GMC. Pilots fall to 1-8, 1-4 in the GMC. Coming up, we'll have the Bidlack and Insurance and Investments post-game show. We'll have interview with Coach Becker. We'll have our Higbee Embroidery player of the game and our Patriot Outdoor play of the game. And we'll do all that right after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higbee Embroidery is your place. Higbee Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Matt Yost of Remax Realty of Defiance has been the top sales agent for the past 20 years in a row and has also been Defiance's #1 agent year after year. Matt is a very motivated individual who works hard for his clients, whether it be sellers or buyers. Matt currently is a 6-time winner of the prestigious Remax Platinum Club Award, which honors high-achieving real estate professionals for their service to buyers and sellers during the past year. Let Matt's 22 years of experience help you during your property search or sale, as he is fully committed to helping his clients and consumers find the a home or property that is right for them. Matt serves all of Napoleon, Bryan, Paulding, and Defiance counties. Give him a call at the RE/MAX Realty office at 419-784-3070 or directly at 419-438-0790. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 30 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Maumee Valley Title Agency proudly serves Defiance, Fulton, Henry, Paulding, Putnam, and Williams counties. Call the office today at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes. MAC is an employee-owned company that is highly involved and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MAC is an employee-owned business where our focus is our customer success and has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MAC family today.
Back here, a 21-0 win. Back here, 21-0 win by the Rams. Well, downstairs, and Logan Bailey's got Coach Becker, who just rang the victory bell for the second straight year for Coach Becker. So congratulations to Coach
Down
Becker.
here with head coach of the Tinora Rams, Eric Becker. Congratulations on the big River Rivalry win. 21-0 shutout. What are your initial thoughts on tonight's performance?
It's exactly what we thought it was going to be. It was grimy, it's gritty, it's a rivalry game. It got a little chippy there, and that's what these games are. It's why you love to be in them. So, good thing is we come out on top. Good guys get the win. We go to Paulding next week.
How good does it feel to have that bell that you hear the kids ringing for 2 years in a row?
That's special. For a lot of us older players, alumni. Some of us never had it. Some of us only had it once, one in this rivalry. So over the last 20 years, I think it makes it 19-5 now in the last 24 years. So it's pretty special to keep that bell, keep it over here on the good side of the river.
You guys are still undefeated in the conference, sole possession of first place. Do you feel the pressure? You got a tough Paulding team next week that you're going into town for.
Yeah, you're starting to see the pressure a little bit. We'll keep it off them as much as we can, but they know what's in front of them. Good thing is they just put their head down, they grind it. Seems like every week it's a gritty, grimy victory, but, victory's a victory, and we'll take them how they come.
Congratulations, Coach. Celebrate the team.
Coach Becker got to ring that victory bell again here in 2024. One of the great things that this rivalry has is the victory bell. As we said, Coach Becker last year, I think he wore that thing out. But that was a great game last year. This year, 21-0 to Nora to improve to 5-0 in the GMC. As Coach Becker said, they got 2 big games left. Next week, travel to Paulding, and then the following week back here versus Edgerton. Logan, down there with our Patriot Outdoor Hunting Play of the Game recipient, Mason McQuillan.
Patriot Outdoors Play of the Game Award winner and Mason McQuillan. We're taking it back to that interception, that pick six that you had there down the stretch to kind of seal the deal for the Rams. Take me through that play and what it means for you.
It's huge for us. I mean, we haven't had a pick six all season, and come up with that in the biggest game of the year, that's huge for us. That's a big momentum swifter for us, and we needed that on defense.
A big 21-0 win for the Rams tonight. Take me through what that feels like for you.
It's awesome, especially not playing for the last 3 years and being able to experience this the first time. This is awesome.
Next week, I'd ask Coach Becker, you guys play a tough Paulding team. What are your thoughts being in sole possession of first place in the GMC? Do you feel any pressure? Just take me through what your feelings are for next week.
Of course, there's a little pressure. I mean, this big game, another GMC game, but we just got to come out and compete and see what happens from there.
All right, congratulations to our Patriot Outdoors Play of the Game and Mason McQuillan.
Thank you.
Mason McQuillan, our Patriot Outdoor Hunting Play of the Game, will get a sweater or a t-shirt courtesy of Jeremy Bainfeld from Patriot Outdoors Hunting. Logan will have our Pregame Embroidery Player of the Game, and that will be Owen Farrell. But right now he's taking a photo over there with the team with this big, huge banner. So we're going to have to wait a little bit for that. At the end of the third quarter, Fairview 27, Edgerton 21, says our friend Mr. Brett Beckman of the Across the Field podcast. So a doozy over there at Fairview, where the Apaches trying to hold on to that second place in the GMC with a 6-point lead as they go to quarter number 4. Here are the Rams with a 21-0 shutout over the Pilots for their third straight shutout. While we got a split second, we'll take a look at some of the stats. Rams had 40 plays for 226 yards. Pilots had 53 plays for 180 yards. Owen Farrell, 19 of 28 for 249 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and had 1 interception. Rams struggled rushing the ball tonight, had 12 carries for minus 23 yards, as some of my papers are flying all over the place here now as the wind continues to pick up here. Top the press box at Tinora High School. Pilots attempted 1 pass tonight that was incomplete, and for Ayersville, they had 52 rushing attempts for 180 yards. Individual-wise, as we said, Tinora just could not run the ball tonight. Devin Llewellyn had 3 carries for 6 yards. Dom Graziani had 2 carries for 1 yard. Jacob Bishop had a carry for 1 yard. Trenton DeLarber, 1 carry for no yards. Cooper Replogle had 3 carries for minus 8 yards. And Owen Farrell had 2 carries for minus 23 yards. Basically, those are just counted for sacks. And that's the negative yardage. Receiving-wise, Dom Graziani, 4 catches, 82 yards. Jacob Bishop had 6 catches for 62 yards. Josh Lieb, 5 catches, 54 yards. Trenton DeLarber, 4 catches for 51 yards. Dylan Shively had a target and did not have any receptions. Looking for the Pilots of Ayersville, trying to get some of their individual numbers. Torrin Kaniva had 33 carries for 145 yards to lead the way for the Pilots.
Logan's looking for Owen Farrell.
Tucker Sproul, 12 carries, 48 yards.
Owen was up here in the stands. Logan's looking all over the place for him.
Also for the Pilots, Alex Sigler, their quarterback, 5 carries for minus 18 yards. Those are basically sacks. Also, Ryan Johnson had 2 carries for 5 yards. And again, as far as passing attempts, the Pilots did not have anybody with a pass reception. So those are your team and individual stats. Looking for Logan down there. Does have our Pregame Embroidery Play of the Game recipient, Owen Farrell. Let's go down to Logan.
Down here with the Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game and quarterback Owen Farrell, 249 passing yards with 2 passing touchdowns. Quite the performance tonight. Take me through what tonight's game was like for you.
I didn't really even know the game plan going in if we were going to, heavy run set or pass set, but obviously they weren't letting us run it, so we had to go to passes, and I just tried to stay calm and do what I do.
Yeah, you're calm, smooth, collective. You continue to have great performances week in and week out. What does this win against a rival in Ayersville mean to you? A big 21-0 shutout for the Rams.
It's sweet. I didn't think from the start of the year, I didn't think I'd ever be in this position, let alone beating Ayersville as a starter. It's surreal.
Yeah, you're doing a great job at it, too. I'd ask some of the other guys. You guys are still undefeated in sole possession of first place in the Green Meadows Conference. Next week, you guys go into a tough Paulding team. Take me through that matchup, and what are your thoughts going into next week?
Yeah, we have to stay focused. They're obviously a good team, and, we just got to stay focused. Stick to the game plan, I guess.
All right, congratulations. Another great performance. It seems like, every other week we're talking to you, so keep up the good work. Congratulations again to the Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game and Owen Farrell.
Thank you.
Oh, again, Owen's just a sophomore, guys. Coming into this contest tonight, he was 85 for 132, 878 yards. So you can add another 270 to that. So as a sophomore, and mind you, he missed the first 3 games because he was a backup quarterback. So
Yeah, doing a nice job. Just doing a nice job. Doing a nice job leading the Rams. Like he said, staying calm and just doing his thing. And he's doing a nice job doing his thing.
yeah, I wonder where Owen was at, because Logan's looking for him, and then he's walking back to the locker room, I think. He just got lost in the sea of bodies out there. Like the Tinora band's out there, the players, everybody. Like Owen's like, hey, I want to get out of here. I just want to go back to the locker room, change, and be done.
Yeah, he was hanging out in the stands talking. I don't know if he was talking to his parents or who he was talking to, but yeah. All right. Nice game by the Rams tonight.
Yeah, it's a nice game. As I said, the wind is getting picking up more here.
And get out of here.
Everything is blowing all over the place. So, waiting for Logan to get up here. But your thoughts on the game, guys, tonight?
Oh, it's a pretty good game for the Rams. Put together a couple good drives there. The offense has kind of been sputtering the last week at least, and then this week they're getting things going a little bit again, which is nice. I know Ayersville's been struggling a little bit this year, but it is nice sometimes to have kind of almost like a tune-up game a little bit, especially coming into a game like Paulding next week. They're going to need something along those lines because looking at Paulding's score tonight, they put up some big numbers against Hicksville, so definitely not going to be a cakewalk next week, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough environment next week going into Paulding for sure. And the Rams, we said, play at Paulding, and then we'll host the Edgerton Bulldogs, who is in a battle right now over at Fairview. A last report from Brett had, as our speaker system is now going bonkers here, Fairview 35, Edgerton 21 with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, but we'll give the final scoreboard of the night after couple minutes go by here. Still a lot of players left out there, band members and whatnot. But thoughts here tonight, Logan, on the Rams victory. Good job on the player interviews, as always.
Yeah, I mean, anytime if you're a Ram and you can come out of this rivalry with a shutout victory by 21 points, that's a good night. Again, back-to-back seasons, they've kept the victory bell in their hands, not the river bell. I made that mistake earlier. But again, yeah, nice performance out of here tonight, and I think this game played out exactly how I was, anticipating. I don't think it was going to be, some 40-point blowout. And
no, right.
Again, Ayersville was competitive tonight. Torrin Knieven played his butt off, like he always does, and I think the Ayersville O-line, D-line, really kind of impressed me compared to what we've kind of heard and seen earlier in the year. So, Ayersville, they're a competitive ball club, but, Tinora just had the better performance here tonight. And again, next week, Tenora's got a tough one going into Paulding, another top team in the Green Meadows Conference, and Tenora's got the target on their back now.
Definitely. And they struggled the ball, as we said, Logan, running the ball tonight. Rams actually wound up with negative yards rushing here. So something that the coaching staff will probably work on during the week and get that rectified. But for Tinora offense here in 2024, being a staple of the Rams for the 20 years plus, to wind up with negative yards rushing is almost unheard of. So Coach Becker will Rams have work on that. 12 rushes for minus 23 yards here tonight. So, but good game by the Rams. 21-0 shutout. They pick up their third straight shutout, and they stay atop the GMC with a 5-0 record, and the Rams improve to 5-3 with their fifth straight win. Games around the area, these will all be fourth quarter scores. Clay 35, Napoleon 14, Van Wert 28, Shawnee 14, Northwood shutting out Montpelier 18-0, Fairview 35, Edgerton 21, Bryan 35, Swanton 7, Wauseon coming back to shock Archibald still in the fourth quarter. It's Wauseon 26, Archibald 24, Liberty Benton 38, Lipsick 0, Paulding 40, and Hicksville 6. Lima Bath 28, Defiance 0, Eden 47, Hilltop 6, Liberty Center 42, Evergreen 0. That's a final. Patrick Henry 37, Delta 3, Wayne Trace shuts out Antwerp 34-0, Columbus Grove 49, Crestview 7, OG the Titans 21, Salina 7, and Lucas 50, North Central 0. So thanks for everybody for tuning in on YouTube. And for those of you guys listening on Sunday on the Woo and WDCM, we appreciate you guys for joining us here on this Sunday afternoon as well. Final from Just Enough Caressel Stadium here in Tinora High School. The Tinora Rams come away with a River Rivalry victory and a 21-0 shutout over the Ayersville Pilots. So for Keith Brown, Coach Fairchild, Dr. AJ, Dr. Logan, Dr. Kayla, who went back to the car to get warm, I think, and I don't blame her one single bit. But we'll see everybody next Friday from Paulding. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next time when we bring you more Rams action. And follow us online at TinoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.
Thanks to all of our sponsors here in the 2024-25 Tinora Rams sports season. Fairchild Family Chiropractic, Dr. AJ, Dr. Kayla, Optimal Performance and Fitness in Napoleon and Defiance, Mr. Jake Rubio, Clubhouse Pizza and A, Jason and Rachel Gilliam, Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Jewel, Ohio, Jeff Batt, Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, the Wooden Indian Pawn Shop here in Defiance, brought to you by Shar Williams, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, thank you, Mr. Tim Bidlack, Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, brought to you by Jenny Bidlack, Hall Crop Insurance by Chad Hall, Signs Excavating, Josh and Brad Signs. Higbee Embroidery by Connie Higbee. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker. Harold and Liz Scott. Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley. Attorneys at Law. Oklahoma Tavern. Brad and Julie Wilkerson. Maumee Valley Title Agency. BSN Sports. Mr. Jim Garris. Get a hold of him for all your sporting good needs. Firestone Tavern. Stop out and see Chef Aaron out there. Mayfield Engineering. Postgame Insurance and Investments, Northwest Ohio Sports. Check out that podcast. Brought to you by Logan Bailey. Brothers Tacos, brought to you by Joe and Sheila Salinas. Schlegel Farms, the Schlegel family. Chris, Becky, Kennedy, Ian and Lucas. Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon. Laura Kepi. Vicky and Wes Zwiebel. Kevin Weber of Weber Materials. Prosperity Painting. Give Mike a call. Spruce up your inside and outside. Aftershocks, Carts and Equipment, Mr. Chad Shock. Stark Brothers Advertising. Get a hold of Brian Stark. Matt Yost of Remax Realty. Straight Line Outdoors Lawn Care and Servicing. Mossy Oak Properties. Get a hold of Kenton McQuillan for all your property needs. Inside's Pub. Thank you, Brandon Inside. Clay Fote at Shelter Insurance here in Defiance. Patriot Outdoor Hunting. Get a hold of Jeremy Bainfeld to sponsor a veteran. Oklahoma Tavern. South 66 Lanes. And our thanks to you, the Tinora Ram fan, for listening.